Hey, break the whole thing down with the crew right in front of his face, nigga, give me space, yeah. Why you keep talking about the chat like a shit, say Che, nigga, fuck you think she gon' break down, I don't get a Chanel. Get her back home, I'm giving her hell. Truth or dare, I don't kiss and tell, bitch, I go nuts like Chip and Dale. Barry to death on the tall bar, she wanna talk my head off, she got a lot of jaw. I thought you ain't no shotgun, ride shotgun with a shotgun and a hot car. Little bitch gon' cut on YouTube, hey bitch, she thick like Nunu, baby, I do shit like Mewtwo, you cool until you go cuckoo, yeah, hey.
My shit always lagging. It's always lagging.
We are in here. We still in here.
What it do? What it do? It's your girl Winged and my brethren, Slate Alien. Go ahead.
Why I said, yeah, check me out, man. It's the Slaylian, man. Slave DiBiase, man. Out that We the People TV thing, man. All my stoneheads, load up, roll up, light up, and subscribe, man, to everything that we're doing here. You know what I'm saying? It's about to get real smoked out in this bitch. It's about to get dark for somebody. We got something we got to talk about, big baby. I know you know. I know you know.
A lot of teams.
A lot of teams.
We have to talk about. A lot of teams.
Okay.
A lot of teams.
Sidebar.
We got
strain of the day. All my stoneheads, man. Tell me what y'all smoking on in the comments, man. Today, went ahead and got a little bit of OG runts, and I got some gelato. I just went ahead and mixed them together. You know, you can never go wrong with some regular runts and some gelato, man. You can never go wrong with that. So, you know, tell me what y'all smoking on in the comments, though. You feel me?
Y'all make sure y'all share and like and subscribe and all those good things. What it do, Marcellus in the building. Also, we got Bonnie, Miss Bonnie Godiva with us, beautiful Bonnie Godiva with us, cooking entrepreneur Negro-esque Bonnie Godiva with us. She got 150 million jobs around this bitch. Yeah, so she'll be pulling up with the Queen of the Ring Panic Room 6 recap. Good afternoon. It is still good morning for the next 35 minutes in Memphis, Tennessee. But what it do? We have not seen you in a minute, JTV. Where you been? Where you been, brother? JTB more, brother. So what are we getting into first? I hate the fact that I'm buffering right now. Go ahead.
Now, you know, there's a lot of battle rap happened this weekend. You said Panic Room 6. You had the Word Sport event that also went down. Any Given Sunday happens later today, you know. I'm just saying.
What time is that? What time is that happening?
That'll be on 5 p.m. and it'll be on Caffeine, URL. Any Given Sunday too, you know. I don't know. For it to be 4 battles, it really could get dark. It really could get dark. It could get dark. For it only to be 4 battles, it could get dark. Can't wait to see
it. I'm appreciating the not so many battles, but I need, you know what I mean? Remy had the Chrome 23 where it was only 4 battles. Queen of the Ring, well, I had 3 battles, but we're going to get into that because I know that's what y'all here for. I know that's what y'all here for. We're not going to really start that until Bonnie comes on. So, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk around it is what we're going to talk about. And of course, now what it do, Phoenix? How you doing?
Phoenix Fire loaded in the building. Bus. You feel me?
Make sure y'all go subscribe if you have not to Phoenix Fire's new channel. And like I said, and then of course with Any Given Sunday, we are on the cusp weekend. Like a lot of battle rap this weekend. It can get ugly, anticipatedly ugly. We're gonna wait for Savage to pull up too, so we can talk about that a little more. We did do the predictions, so if y'all missed that show, we did the prediction show for all for both events earlier this week, or I think that was last week, earlier this week. But anyway, I'm trying to get ready for this other event, so my mind is everywhere. We will be out.
That's why it could get dark because it's so little battles with that situation. It gives a chance for people to shine more.
Wow. business always want to call when I'm on live doing a fucking show. Anyway, I'll wait for that. Anyway, yeah, so let's get into it. We had Queen of the Ring. Shout out to Queen of the Ring. They had their event yesterday. Panic Room 6.
Back in the ring. Back in the
I'm
ring.
just gonna back in the ring. Everything leading up to it was great in terms of anticipation.
Okay.
The stream.
The stream. A lot of folks were all in the Black Twitter streets, you know what I'm saying, in the BRC Twitter streets, and they were, you know what I'm saying, all commenting at the same time saying stuff like, hey, is y'all stream working? Because mine ain't working over here, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that was checking on each other for that. But yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty.
Nasty.
And folks paid for that pay-per-view too, huh?
Yeah, $40.
$40.
$40. Yeah, and even though my shit be streaming horribly on StreamYard, my shit when I stream shows be actually like movies and shit be actually good. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Business is calling right now. Trying to make sure this other event for the Brick by Brick fellas is going superbly as we needed to go.
Shout out Brick by Brick, you know.
We're moving around again. We'll be outside again in a city near you.
I have a question about the Brick by Brick wing. Where do you see most of the more fire talent that you've seen? What region have you seen it coming out of as far as Brick by Brick?
Geez, right now, like my Midwest cats are killing it. My Virginia guys are killing it. Guy and girls are killing it.
Shout out Virginia.
I got a few East Coast, and then my Southern cats. I can't even say who's right there right now. The Midwest might be the most dominant right now. I might say the Midwest. My Midwest guys might be most dominant. If y'all have not went and checked out RBE's Brick by Brick battles from Pennsylvania, they have dropped. I think we're waiting for one more battle to drop, but they have dropped. And yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think. I have not seen any complaints. I feel like they are really digging what the guys are doing, but I have to say that the Midwest guys are really the Midwest movement, they're taking over right now.
Shout out to the Midwest movement, the new Midwest movement, I guess, if you want to say that. I don't know.
The new Midwest movement, yes.
Okay. Shout out to the Midwest movement.
No, Jason, this was not a free event. It was $40 for the stream.
Yeah, $40 for the stream, and then never mind. We gonna get into it.
Oh, I mean, you can go there because that was about to be my punchline. $40 for the stream and 40 didn't show. We're gonna wait for it. Come
on, man. I guess.
Okay. One of my battlers. I do apologize, y'all. One of my battlers was just hitting me for the 1SK opportunity. So I'm sorry, everybody. Listen, I've been off work since 8:00 and no one has called me. I think I talked to 2 people this morning. Soon as we get into the show, I get texts, phone calls like, come on, man. Y'all in battle rap, you can clearly see on all my social media that we are live now. What the fuck is y'all doing? Anyway, so I mean, as we wait for, I mean, do we want to just talk about it? Because I have some I want her predictions in the building, but I do want to kind of just go over what people saw, I guess.
Okay, well, let's get into it.
See, Lou gonna text me now. He in the comments. Love you too, Lou. And I just checked the message, so you're good. We'll talk about it. Do we want to put the comments up here?
Yeah. Is it a bad look for Queen of the Ring to have this type of event following up Remy card?
You know what? But I'm not mad at that question.
If hypothetically there was some sort of competition that's going on, it probably wouldn't have been a good look. I'm going to be honest. Probably would not have been a good look. Nasty
now,
word.
let me ask you, let me flip it. Let me flip it. Because fans in their minds, they make the competitions with the leagues themselves. Like, regardless of what the league might feel, they make their own competitions up between the brands. Chrome 23, Queen of the Ring, with Queen of the Ring, what did they do wrong as a brand? If we look at it this way, you see what I'm saying? What did Queen of the Ring actually do wrong as a brand for us to look at, for us to consider that? Because the way I look at it, now, if we're talking matches, I would definitely say that matches, it's not that it's not a good look, but I would still have Chrome 23 matches over Queen of the Ring's matches. On paper, like, you had some legacy battles. You had because I do consider the first two battles legacy battles. I don't know how some people are looking at Coffee and 40, but that to me is a legacy battle, although it was said that she didn't deserve it so soon. I feel like the work that Coffee put in, why not?
Coffee didn't deserve that battle so soon.
A lot of the women did not feel like Coffee deserved it this soon. But that was, how do you compare that with Geechee being a fire fast? I don't feel like he was fast tracked at all, because I feel like he actually earned everything he got.
He put in the work.
I feel like Coffee put in the work too. So I don't really see how she would be ostracized for this not being that she didn't deserve the battle. I did see somewhere where it was said that she did not deserve the battle. But I feel like this is definitely a legacy battle. Tia S and Norma Bates. This is one of the older ones that should have happened a minute ago. So those two battles, you know what I mean? When we look at legacy battles, that was a friggin' legacy battle. You had Hustle going to Chrome 23. You had Hustle and Couture. That's another legacy battle. And then, when you start to look at what was the other battles on that card? I'm sorry, we have so much battle rap. I be off keel right now.
Who else do we have? Yoshi G and Persavi was also on that card as well.
Right, but that's not really a legacy battle. Legacy battles, what I'm talking about, are battles when Queen of the Ring was in its prime.
Then it was just QB and 40. It was QB and 40, and
right, that's a legacy battle. Yep, that's a legacy battle.
QB and 40.
Right.
Hustle battled.
And really, how good were those battles? I think the best battle of that card for me, anyway, was KCJ and Official.
That was a good back and forth.
Hell yeah!
That was a good back and forth.
That's a battle. Listen, that was a battle for Texas. I think we said that on the show before. That was a battle for Texas. You know what I mean? You had Beretta Blaze, you had Official, you had KCJ, and you had Robin Rhymes. All of them came in all at the same time. A lot of people don't know that. All of them came in at the same time. Official came a little bit before them. But when we look at what the legacy of all of them was, yeah, for the fight for the legacy, obviously obviously Official surpassed them. But when it comes to the Texas crown, yeah, that's who that would have been. So I like seeing that battle. That's the way I looked at that battle. You know, sister, that was definitely a sister type battle where let me see if you got the juice. You know, Casey got the juice now. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the way I looked at that.
You feel like Tia S versus Norma Bates was kind of like one of those battles as well. Maybe it now it's time for it to go down.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And not for nothing. We'll talk about that more when Bonnie comes up, because Bonnie is, although Tia S was We Go Hard, Bonnie gave the opportunity to Tia S coming in the door.
Okay.
Yeah, they was on. They did. It was an official, unofficial PD on URL, and that's how Tia S. That was her start on Queen of the Ring.
Today's history lesson. There we go. We like that.
Today's just for y'all who don't know. Yeah, just for y'all who don't know. Yeah. So Tia, Tia worked. Tia did her shit. Her and Jade should have been two women that should be vets right now. They're vet by tenure, or their top tier by tenure, because they never actually got the battles that they should have gotten back then to solidify them.
What's up, Tilla? Wow.
What it do, Miz? Miz, you in the A? Was you in the A for the event?
Hope Trilly versus Elsa Versa.
First off, y'all need to start saying Liza's name. It's Liza Versa. Eliza.
Versa. Excuse me. I mean, no disrespect.
Eliza Versa.
Eliza Versa.
People butcher her
name. The name is your name, Eliza Versa.
Oh my God.
I understand. Eliza
Versa.
It's
Eliza Versa. It's Eliza Versa. Yeah. What did it do? Famcom Network. Famecom Network. Lou, Miz, what it do? Yeah, so that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm hearing Hope brought out Don Lady. Brought out Don Lady in the round. Liza runs from no smoke. Liza one of them ones that kind of be on her Yoshi shit. She don't run from no smoke, and she talks plenty of shit. I'm gonna need, as much as I love Don, before you get in here talking shit to people, I'm gonna need you to start making your battles too, because like I said, I want to wait until Bonnie pulls up. I want to repeat my rant. Right, I don't want to repeat my rant. I'm kind of pissed off.
No, I'm just asking overall before we really dig deep into it. Who else was on the card?
Those were the four. Seabree and Diablo. Now remember, I said to y'all, depending on if Diablo finished her rounds, who was that who had Diablo winning? It was an underwhelming battle, I heard, because again, with the stream, and I be at work, so I can't watch it the way I would like to. And then with the stream being so fucked up, it was just kind of like I can't, and then we're trying to do a show. But again, Bonnie in the building, so it, I knew we would get that recap from her. Yeah, they understood the assignment, and that's why I'm happy that Hope Trilly was finally able to make her debut on Queen of the Ring. Was able to do what she does and show why she here, because the girl been killing it.
Shout out Hope Trilly. Shout out.
Hope has been doing her thing in the Atlanta area, getting names. Because Bonnie also battled Hope. You know what I mean? So the girl is moving. They are doing their shit now. It's just, to be able to get somewhere and hopefully you might see them on a Remy card, prayerfully.
Okay.
But anyway, they understood the assignment. Diablo did a lot of choking. I'm hearing that battle with her and C. Bree was underwhelming, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Hope and them did good. I'm hearing a body bag inside a body bag for Norma Bates. Tia S. dog walked her.
Whoa.
When I say dog walked her, that was my fear for Norma, is that she would be dead. That what she might do back in the early 2000s was not going to transcend to what they're doing today. And if you are not keeping your foot on the gas in battle rap and just battle rap as a collective, this is what we're looking at. But Norma Ken was not like that to begin with.
What did I tell you, Wing?
And she got in the ring.
Tia been in the box.
You know what, Debo? You know what, Debo, Vague, and Babs? Y'all ain't right. Y'all not right. I don't know if you was right for putting that hit on Norma like that. Y'all know Tia is a motherfucker. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Just asking for a friend in heaven.
A friend in heaven. Yo, a friend in heaven, really, bro. Nah. Like I told you, Tia been in there fighting.
I'm on my
like that's another day in the park for her. She gonna go in there and do her thing. I like it. I knew Tia was gonna win that battle. I knew it.
I don't think that there was anything to dispute, to be honest. Diablo and C. Bree to the sparring. And here's my thing. C. Bree had one. Diablo did not. Diablo battled a girl that was in the sparring session, but she did not have a sparring session battle. And not for nothing, that ring is a different element than battling outside of it. This comes down to season on Queen of the Ring. That ring is different. It's not the same setting as you battling pit style. You understand? So that ring, you got to be able to work that ring. Hold on, let me see.
Trying to tell everybody that a difference in atmosphere really does make a difference.
Yes. She battled Fame. I'm just gonna call you Fame. Did you see her when she first was coming in? She battled Beretta Blaze. Beretta Blaze, that was Beretta Blaze had to avenge and I forgot Taylor J. Taylor J had came in around that time too. Taylor J got dog walked by Tia, and right after that, Debo put Tia and Beretta Blaze in a man. Listen, I believe that was the same event that See the Boss and Myverse battled at. I can't remember which event that was.
He said he seen all the Tia
battles. Listen, so you understand. That's what I love her to death. Like me and Tia talk about a lot about not recently, but a lot about just how focused, because you can tell when you don't have as focused Tia. She still has good material, but you can tell when she is not, her head is not in the game. And that's not all the time. But a focused fucking Tia, yeah, stop playing. Stop playing. Debo, you wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. Debo, you wrong.
Oh man, that's wild. You said she laugh. You feel like she
I don't
on her, bro.
But
you're laughing though. But you're laughing though.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about, like, what were you thinking? I understand this was, we've wanted Norma back for a while. I think we were looking at Norma and Miss MBD, Miss Black Diamond from Cali, we were thinking that's a mirror match. That'll be a cool match. Debo, why y'all didn't do that? Why y'all put her up against a fucking assassin? You know what? I'm done. Anyway, yeah, Tia, that was a murder right there. That was oh hey 1228 months. I thought you had something on your it's she changed it. I think she changed it. I used to call you something else.
Norman needed a warm-up battle. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
He needed a warm-up battle. Tia was not the warm-up battle. What are you doing? Like, that's not a warm-up battle, bro. Even though Tia's been battling off Queen of the Ring, not as consistently, but enough. You see what I'm saying? Tia is around battle rap in the culture. You know what I mean? So even when she's not rapping, she's right. This is my thing. She's sparring. You see what I'm saying? And she be around niggas that do this. So this is nothing for her to put that girl up. Y'all ain't right. I'm just saying. Save your soul Sunday, goddammit. She definitely needed a warm-up battle. I probably would not have done that. Being that she's already not as lyrical, I probably wouldn't have done that. But hey, the deed is done already, and somebody need to go get Tia Bell money. Moving forward. Moving forward. I think that was all, right? I hate y'all. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm on my petty today. I am on my petty today. And that was all, folks. That was all. I was about to go into how great this was going to be with coffee. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Bonnie gonna pull up when Bonnie pull up. What we doing? How we feeling? I need the comments lit. How the fuck are we feeling right now? I'm seeing a lot of things. I'm seeing a lot of excuses. I'm seeing a whole bunch. As one of the women from Wody, and the way, you know, listen, regardless of if I said or did not say certain things that were implied or scrutinized as far as the women's panel, I was there. So I have to take just as much responsibility to do. So when I say this to say, when we look at Woman of the Year, regardless of anything that was said or done or whatever, one of the biggest things is professionalism. We cannot sit here and do all this talking about who should have did what, when, and where, and the setup and all these different things that was happening. And, you know, the professionalism to no-show a battle on purpose. If we look, I got rounds for on purpose and not on purpose. However you want to slice it, and we will review both of those purposes purposefully. Okay. And if ladies, you see me around, we can have a conversation about it. But you can't get on us the way that you did and then turn around and don't think that, hey, we don't have rounds back for you. I see a lot of the girls that are up and coming. Shout out to Rain Moon is like, hey, Queen of the Ring, when y'all at me, I don't know show battles. I don't do this. The work ethic, you feel me? The work ethic from a lot of girls that are not being highlighted at Queen of the Ring right now. The same way we look at these men, the same way y'all talk this shit about twerk forever. No showing a battle because you don't have a round, allegedly. No showing a battle because Hustle was banned, allegedly. It's all fucked up. You're a representative of the brand. You sit high on the throne that your opinion matters so much that you have put the Wody panel in an uproar in lights and had everybody in an uproar Wody panel, but then you don't show up for a battle. But in New York, And from my understanding, shout out to Peter Don and Official they did a show last night. And from my understanding, Official said there were no reports about anything happening, like into, and thank God that there was nothing physically that happened to her that hindered her from making this battle.
Was she in the building?
Heard anything, 40? Huh?
Was she in the building?
No, she was in New York from what I'm hearing.
She was in New York, but she was not in the venue. Okay. Just a question that I had. So, no, it does look kind of crazy that somebody will go on a whole rant from all these different ways or whatever and criticize the women that went up there for the Women of the Year panel. It's kind of like what they be trying to say in that weak ass corporate world, the whole cover your own ass type situation. You can't talk about what you're not getting in this, that, and the third is happening for you, and you're not even showing up for work.
And you're not showing up for work. This was work.
Regardless of the situation.
This was work.
And to be honest with you, the level of promo that got put into that battle versus what actually happened, it's nasty. It's nasty.
The promo was godly. That's what I was about to say. I woke up to seeing, I'm like, yo, 40 is on her promo shit heavy right now. And then the battle doesn't happen.
I just hope whatever happened for the battle not to happen. I just hope 40 is okay, inside and out. I just hope she's okay. I do hope that much. But we are talking about professionalism. You know what I mean? We are talking about professionalism. You know what I mean? Okay. Crown Royal Sipper.
What it do? What it do?
We drinking water. We drinking some water.
Yellow.
We drinking water today.
Welcome, Shot Brown.
I agree. Fame and Bishop, they both saying she didn't have a third. A lot of people are saying she didn't have a third, and I don't like to speculate, but at the same time, what else prevents you from not making this battle? And we love 40. Like, that's one of my favorites, but this is where the battle rappers have to understand you are not above reproach. And with your, as big as the fan bases are, and you can critique us for the things that we understand, you have to be available for that same critique.
Thanks.
From my understanding, Queen of the Ring knew nothing. They didn't know anything. I know sometimes, oh, damn, the whole gang is pulling up. Oh, yeah. So they can't just get on me as a woman. I'm definitely not a hater. Well, you know, I love her to death, but brother, my brethren, let's get it. Let's talk about it.
Savage
We are
fan
talking
Dross.
about the no-show.
Peace and love, my brother. You know.
Okay, man. I just finished my football game, so I'm just coming right off the field. So, man, what we talking about?
We're talking about the no-show.
Oh man, man, I'm kind of disgusted because I had 40 winning this battle going into it, and she totally let me down. I'm glad I didn't pay $40 for that shit. I told y'all not to pay $40 for that shit.
Yeah, you did, because I was this close. I was this close to getting it. I would have been so mad. I would have been so pissed off.
Because straight up, I said, look,
that close.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even trying to discount the other ladies. But the only reason I would have watched that whole pay-per-view was for 40 and coffee. When you said 40 and coffee ain't go down, I saved me $40. Look at God. Look at God. Yeah. Man, I would have been mad as shit. I would have been on the phone like, hello, T-Mobile. I'm calling to dispute these charges. These motherfuckers done robbed me. No. I do not know who Queen of the Ring is. I do not authorize this transaction. You got me fucked up,
Yo,
man.
I'm not doing this with Savage.
Yo, I'm telling you, I would have been going crazy. It's fraudulent activity on my account, damn it. I don't know who the fuck Queen of the Ring is. Vente, Mocha, I don't know who that bitch is. No. Dispute.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. What kind of made me not get it?
Latte Mocha is crazy. Shut up, man.
Yeah, what kind of made me not want to get the pay-per-view is that clean.com. I don't like that streaming. I really don't. I don't made a couple of purchases from that website before, and that website it's not the ticket, man. It's not the move. So
man, it looked like that motherfucker. Niggas was hot. Niggas was hot. Man, I would have been mad. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna be mad. I would have been mad, flabbergasted. I would have felt hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray.
Man, I thought we about to have a clash. I thought it was about to be something.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Like it was wild, man. Yo.
What can you really say? Like this is nasty. This is nasty work. It's nasty work,
hey,
man.
I'm trying to search for a word, bro.
It's nasty, man. Like, and then all them people that did show up for that event, I know they pissed.
What I don't look for real. God bless 40. Cause yo, if I would have paid my money to get in that motherfucking event and she was standing right over there, we would have had to have a conversation. They'd be like, nah, like yo, all the motherfuckers saw her in there.
Okay,
and they
so
right.
Wait, Savage. Wait. So she was in the building?
Yes.
Whoa, who was in the building?
No,
they said 40 was in the building.
Ain't no way in the hell 40 was in the building. I don't believe that.
They said 40 was
I don't believe that.
And I would have
lying.
I would have lost my motherfucking
lying.
They said,
lying.
I read all the time.
I don't believe that.
She was there. They said she was there, my nigga. They said she was there. Yo, I want to the food.
Hold on.
I don't care.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I need the proof. I need the proof.
If she was in the building and she ain't get on there, I would have grabbed her ass and said, you can go there, twerk for me or something. We ain't leaving here till I get my motherfucking money's worth. You owe me at least 2 table dances. At least 2 table dances. At least 2 table dances. I don't
believe that, bro. I don't believe she was in the building. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Like, there was multiple people on the timeline she was there.
With all the footage that don't drop overnight, I need to see the footage.
Nah, they said she was there.
I don't believe that. I need footage.
Official said she was there. Official said she was there, nigga.
Official was there?
Official said 40 was there.
Well, was official there?
Official. No. Official did a late night blog with Peter Don from OTFMZ. She said, basically, there was no reports that anything was wrong, anything happened, and hopefully 40 is okay. 40 was not in the building.
Well, that's what she tweeted.
What it do, BD? Good afternoon.
Man, shit crazy, man.
Look,
I'm
those
glad
of you that are pulling up, Bonnie is on the way. Bonnie had some business things to take care of. Listen, that's a whole working woman, and I don't mean no funny
you
shit.
Spend all your
like
gas money
is
trying
for
to
real.
get there.
So there's people.
Whoa.
Yo, just imagine spend all your gas money to get there. Again,
you a petty motherfucker.
But I'm just talking
petty
like, yo, that's
motherfucker.
You know that? Drive. If I would have drove 4 hours, right? If I would have drove 4 hours from Maryland up to New York, somebody would have had to rap for me. Somebody would have. I would have said, I don't give a fuck if it was negative 40 bars up there. One of y'all bitches gonna rap against coffee. Somebody make it. Debo, Babs, Vague, one of y'all motherfuckers better go and stand in front of coffee for these rounds. I need to hear this shit.
I'm done. That's it. That's it.
Nah, fuck, man. Debo like, hey guys, I'm sorry. no battle going down tonight, but I got you. No, nigga, start rapping. Start rapping, nigga. Like, nah,
I can't
niggas
believe
would have
that.
start rapping.
I
Like,
can't.
you gotta start rapping.
Not believe it.
Coffee in the ring. I would have said, Debo, you stand in front of those rounds. Yeah, somebody give Debo a wig. I know one of them bitches had a wig in there. Give Debo a wig and Coffee spit on rounds.
Hey, what you said, Savage? You stand up there, you rap.
Yeah. No, nigga, somebody better rap. Yo, somebody better rap. I would have acted a fucking fool, yo. I'd have been a whole nut ass nigga out this motherfucker. Eat it. Like, somebody better rap. Coffee there. I like, yo, somebody put a fucking wig on and let Coffee spit her 3 rounds. I need to hear that shit.
That wasn't gonna happen. Cause Coffee ain't gonna do that. Coffee boy ain't gonna do that shit. I mean, so far she's saying that battle is a dub.
That's a bad way.
And that's
for a
understandable.
woman
And
to
she
do
called
it.
out Jazz.
Man, first off, I had 40 winning that battle.
And
I thought 40 is 40 pin is better than Coffee. Let's all bullshit aside. Let's not play like Coffee Pen can fuck with 40. Like, we're not gonna do that though.
Right. Nah, I had 40 winning this battle. If it would have happened.
I don't know. If she didn't have a third, she probably would have lost.
Man, I don't know. Because
oh, we know. She ain't never had a third before and never died in that ring before. Shit can happen. Shit can happen, B.
Shit can happen, yeah. She can show up with just because she show up with them sunglasses on, you know she about to choke.
Yeah. And none of them fine women she travel with. Yeah, she ain't got the bad hotties with her. And she had the sunglasses on. Yeah. It's gonna be a long night. I can't believe I can't believe
I
this.
can't believe this. I'm looking at the lack of professionalism. Like I said before y'all pulled up, it was just, you gave the Wody panel so many critiques. And I mean, for the whole month, and turn around and this is what you do.
Yeah. And the thing that pissed me off the most, you got people that like, because I know a lot of people that were actually there for the event, and a lot of them motherfuckers don't live in New York. So when you got people putting money into traveling and shit like that, that's a slap in the face. That's the real slap in the face when niggas put money into this shit to travel to come see you, and then you pull this shit. Like, imagine you got somebody that flew from out of town. This might be their first time ever seeing 40, and they want to see her actually in the ring, and then to get no show. Like, that's a slap in the face to your fans, to be honest. It's like, nah. If you weren't prepared, you should have been canceled this battle weeks ago, and just say, yo, we can reschedule or something. But this shit is nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty work. It's not cool. It's unbecoming. It looks bad for the league. And then it's like, you gotta understand, like, this battle was supposed to mean something because it was the return of the ring. So for it to be the return of the ring, and for it to be like a platform, and this is Queen of the Ring trying to establish.
You're the main event.
Yeah.
For the return. Let me say this. Bishop,
and then on top of this,
Bishop,
I'll be honest. If this was on Caffeine, I wouldn't even trip. But people pay pay-per-view for this. That's what made it worse. When people pay their hard-earned money.
I would have tripped. I would have tripped because tickets to Cali be cheap.
Yeah,
I would have been mad.
Oh yeah, them chicks are expensive. Them chicks are expensive. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wait. Hey. Oh, hold up. We ain't fit. Hold on. That don't get through customs. Go back up to Bishop. Because that was my other. That was the other. That was the flip. Bishop said, what if Hustle was part of 40's round? Here's the other part to that. That was the other thing that I was going to address.
Improvise, nigga.
Period. That goes back to the professionalism. You are a vet in this, a 10-year fucking vet in this, damn near. Improvise. You are the queen. Hold on a minute. Yeah, you the queen of this shit.
But I wouldn't
You should have definitely
understand.
improvised.
I wouldn't understood her doing that. I wouldn't understand her kind of doing that. Like that definitely would have probably been a good look or a good turnout. That shit probably could have went left if she had had
Facts,
her around. That
man.
because Coffee could have been like, you know what? No, this bitch in the ring. I'm not rapping no more. I'm out.
Fast.
But see,
Well,
This is working
If she
so.
can walk, if she can walk,
because it looks like
hey,
it's always drama with the ladies. It's
yeah.
always drama with the ladies. Like if niggas had beef, they still rap. It's like always drama with the ladies. You have
Fuck it. I'ma say it. Cause every time motherfuckers come down here to Atlanta, it's always ooh the Atlanta crowd. Ooh the Atlanta crowd. It's something in the water in New York that niggas always want to fight up there. The fuck. When niggas come down here, they have a good time. They down here right now having a good ass time. And nobody
Yeah.
got to fight. Go to goddamn New
Party
York, a nigga get cold
like hell
slam,
down here.
power slam, wigs get touched.
They partying like hell right now. Ain't
Man,
it?
they probably having a good ass time down here.
we got
Mm-mm. And I would say the last time Queen of the Ring was down here, it was no issue. Had a good turnout, had a good event. Shout out to my city, man.
Coffee
Shout
had
out to my city.
Coffee had the little after party thing after that. You know what I mean? But going back to y'all's point, you saying it would have went left, but Coffee said that no, basically with the whole hustle situation, she made it crystal clear. I will not be the reason why hustle does not show or what, something to that effect. I should have got that screenshot.
Yeah, I think that's
Let me ask y'all something because there was a question or a statement that was made that I kind of want to ask y'all a question in battle rap. It was a guy that asked this question in one of the groups that I'm in. Slave, can you take that Marcellus's question down, his post down, so that they can read that?
Okay, hold on for a second.
So basically what he's asking in regard to, I like the approach that on the marketing side or promotion side that 40 went with. Is Coffee the problem? And different things. Now, here's my thing, because Coffee and I don't have the best relationship anymore. Like, we have some things that occurred with us, but it doesn't make me not look at her potential and what she aspired to do in battle rap. So my question to y'all is, although she may have had several issues with people, whatever the case may be, some men don't look at it the way us females look at it. So I understand that. But let me ask y'all on this tip, as y'all are reading, colorism in just the society today, period. She is, it's not a whole lot of good looking girls in dark skinned girls in battle rap. Sex does sell for the most part. You have to be this, you have to be that, you have to look a certain way. Coffee came in at a time where none of the girls was really doing shit. She made her lane. She made a way for herself. She made you respect her, regardless of how she did it. She did it. Okay? Now, when somebody asks this question, I just want to get what y'all think about it. Colorism in the culture. She's an attractive woman with a nice body. People seem not to like her for that reason or for some reason. These issues seem to come her way. I think it's a deeper seated jealousy or hate for her. What do y'all say to that?
No, I don't think nobody. I don't think people dislike Coffee because of her color. People dislike Coffee because of her attitude. It's like she comes around as pretentious sometimes. She be capping. A lot of these drinks be capping a lot. She be capping a lot.
Yeah.
after the fake paperwork issue, people lost respect for her. That's why she blocked me, because that's when I started calling her decaf.
What?
So it's like you can't be out here then perpetrating that you in the gang when you're not. It's certain things that make people look at you a certain kind of way, where it's like, yeah, she can rap, but it's like, what else is it besides the rap? Because she's kind of like dropping a ball with everything else. It's like she gets an attitude. She's always attacking people. It's like it's a lot of females in battle rap who, whether they agree with what you say or not, they don't come at you a certain kind of way. Like if you're not giving Coffee 100% praise, it's FU, SMD, and all this other stuff. Whereas other people, you can have constructive criticism and they take it with a grain of salt. You know how many times people came at 40 for choking and things like that, and 40 still be cool at events. She don't go around blogging everybody. She understands it's part of the culture. You know how many people get on different battle rappers about certain things, and if you don't have a thick skin, you're not really built for this culture. So when she talking about she retiring and stuff, I can understand it because she doesn't have a thick enough skin to really be built for this culture long term.
Yeah, I agree with what he's saying. And also, wherever kind of energy that you bring into battle rap, I mean, that's what the type of energy is going to follow you. Knowing Coffee history, how things, turned out for her, from to league owners to other little stuff here and there. So it's not. I don't think it's a colorism thing. It's an energy thing. Wherever you type of energy you bring into battle rap, that type of energy is going to follow you. Energy never dies, as they say. So wherever energy and attitude you bring into it, that's what's going to follow you. I hate to say it, but no, it ain't the color. It's the energy.
Yeah, that's an opinion right there. It definitely ain't no colorism, because every time Couture step out, y'all know what time it is. You feel me?
Yeah, salute to that queen. Salute to that queen.
You feel me? So that it just,
I agree. Y'all know how I do. I really wanted to ask a question, because you have certain people who are going to. This is a situation where you'll end up with a culture divided, and regardless of the girl's attitude, will make that narrative or whatever. And regardless of if you feel like she may be this, she may be that, or how you may feel about her, if 40 was paid for a battle, she was supposed to do that battle. It's not an if. You're paid for a battle, you were supposed to do that battle. Unless you somewhere in a hospital bed and you have proof of that, or whatever the case may be. Debo and them should have said, hey, we're wrong for this and that and the other. We got word that this happened. We got word that happened. And then if you're in the building, all these fucking assumptions that we have to figure out why this fucking battle didn't go down, that's kind of fucked up. From a vet, a professional nonetheless. And then we're coming off a great look for female battle rap right now. It's fucking insane.
That situation right there, I don't know.
And everybody that's in here, hit that like button. Hit that like button while you're in
here. Yeah. As you can see, we still together.
That is murky.
Yeah, we didn't break up.
I wanted to see that battle. I'm upset. That is murky. I'm telling you.
I'm a loss of words, because I'm like, this is, man, I already don't know what to say. It's nasty work. So disappointing.
It's okay.
They brought the rain. They brought the rain back. They brought the rain back. In New York City.
And not for nothing. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. You're right. When you put the shit hand in hand, she don't have the best attitude. She can be a lot of fucking things. She can. Like I just said, me and her ain't on. We ain't even cool like that anymore, for different reasons, where I can definitely attest to everything that Savage just said. But it doesn't take away from deserves. You understand? Like that's the way I'm looking at it. Being able to do commentary and put my personal feelings aside from somebody. The only way that I have that big of a gripe with you is if you affecting my motherfucking money. If you affecting my money, You pay, you know what I mean? You have to have done something for real for me to really do what we do today and hate on you. You know what I mean? It just takes a whole lot more for that. You have to have done something personally to me. And then if that's the case, I'm not even going to talk about you. I'm not going to sit on a panel where I have to rate you. I'm going to exclude myself because it takes so much more energy to be negative in a situation. You shouldn't be battling. You shouldn't be doing commentary. You shouldn't be doing any of that. I say all of that to say, at the end of the day, I have to look at it as extreme jealousy because y'all didn't hurt Coffee. Whatever the fucking plot may have been, y'all didn't hurt the girl. That's the shit that be killing me. Women, listen, half of these motherfuckers is damn near 40 years old. Y'all halfway to 40 and we still playing this game. And we're still playing this game. That girl got her money. She got her camera time. She got flew the fuck out. All of what she didn't have to pay. And then she still gets another battle. Whether it be Jazz or not, she still gets another battle. I told y'all before, when we had the conversation, when we had the predictions, when that girl first came into the first people who fucked with her, nobody fucked with her. I have to give her one fucking thing. And that girl's grind, I have to applaud her for that. Don't matter how I feel about her. I gotta applaud her for that. Her motherfucking grind is impeccable. She's gonna get what she wants, no matter how you feel about her. You had one job to do. Show us why he don't deserve to be among y'all. That's it. Show a bitch. Listen, motherfucker that gonna have problems with me. You know I'm a petty. These motherfuckers know I'm a petty motherfucker in real life. I'm not gonna go crazy with you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna outwork you. I'm gonna tap into your insecurities, and I'm gonna show you how it's done. That's all 40 had to do. Show this motherfucker how it's done, and send her on her way. On her retirement back. That's all you had to do, bro.
And she had so much momentum too.
Fan bases
she had so much momentum.
Making other shit.
I had 40.
Right. Last promo run.
I had 40 with the 40.
That last video, that video, and that video.
I had 40 with the 40. It wouldn't have been nothing.
I would have thought.
Me, it wouldn't have been nothing.
That's why I said I would have thought this battle would have been so easy for her to write. That's why I said I cannot see her. I cannot see her not having a third. Yeah, I had just read that. What that light skin TV?
Hold on.
Yeah, light skin. Yeah, light skin TV.
Wow.
No, that code anyway. No, that code anyway.
Shout out
and let me tell you something. Let me and I don't.
Diablo,
let me tell you something. Diablo. Just a backstory. Diablo has missed opportunities with Queen of the Ring for unforeseen reasons. The sparring session and some more shit. For this girl to go ahead and say, "Look, this is the ring. This is how much it meant to her." I don't feel like physically you should push yourself to the limits like that. But at the same time, for her, I feel like I understand still why she needed to make this battle. Because guess what? If I can get through it, I'm going to do it. And she did it. And to have to be carried out, you don't know what the underlying issues are. Like I said, I don't feel like you should push yourself that hard. But if this girl could do that, like, come on now. Like, there has to be some accountability. I'm just saying, everybody rallied behind them for accountability for Wody. There has to be some accountability because, yes, as a league owner, that's a slap in my fucking face. As working with a league, I wouldn't book 40 right now. I wouldn't.
Nah, they're gonna book 40 though. It's 40. They're like 40, like surf. Like no matter.
I understand that, but this is the problem. This is the problem. And this is why you have so many blogs on twerk. And Uncle Smack just said the other day, I got to sit him down because now y'all going to start looking at me like I'm crazy. My nigga, we been looking at you like you crazy, but okay, you finally got the message.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing only pattern I get 40 though.
Leagues
This is the first time.
ain't got to fuck with each other. Leagues do not have to fuck with each other, but at the same time, it's not about the leagues. You're paying the talent. And if this is what you can do somewhere else, why would I not think that you can't do it to me? I don't give a fuck what your reasoning is.
But see, the thing is, this is the first time 40 has no showed an event. She didn't choke before, but this is the first time she no showed.
Oh no,
So,
she no show. No, she no show before.
I can't recall when.
Yeah.
Oh, she was supposed to battle Hope Shirley. She's no show against Hope Shirley. I was at the because I was at the event and yeah, she no show. She didn't show up.
And okay, and Prez, hold on. I'm gonna get to Prez comment because Prez got listen. You right about that too. Hold up. I mean, we are unbiased up here. We give it the way we give it. And I could wait a minute. I'm gonna get to his. Let me read this one. A lot of females trying to box in Prestavia, even though her skills are a lot better than them. They want Prestavia to battle mid tiers when she don't need to. True. That a lot of people are gunning for Prestavia right out the box. That's a fact. That's a fact. And Coffee no showed A Ward. You right.
A Ward.
So let me ask this. I get where you're going with that, and not for nothing, I was the first to say yeah, because it was bigger than that. Not the fact that you just no showed. It's the same premise. Not the fact that you just no showed A Ward, but Geechee was your bro, and that's why they don't fuck with each other now. Because you fucked your bro over. 40, that was your league. That's where you got your start. Well, not your start because she was grind time, but that's where you made your name at. And to no show, that is showing a lack of respect for the person that is giving you that bag. On top of that, can you no show work? No call, no show. What the fuck happens? So I agree, but I was also the same person. That's bad fucking business, and I would not be booking her if it were me. I mean, that's just me. There has to be examples have to be made. Oh,
but see, the thing is, unfortunately, I do understand what you're saying. Examples got to be made, but it's like this: a lower tier battle rapper can't pull that move. But when you have a top tier, like they're going to be afforded those kind of caveats just because another league owner is like, hey, you ain't gonna book her? Well, I will because I want to sell these tickets for my event. And that's always gonna be the premise of battle rap because it's just a crabs in a barrel.
But hold on, let me throw this in. Let me throw this in your spirit real quick. Hold on. Let me throw this in your spirit real quick. Female battle rap just became on demand, and this is why we're having this show right now. Because just as well as their demand is up here, this is why everybody's so mad. Because just as well as their demand is up here and they're talking about how great of a card that they were just on, the publicity that was just given. So Remy still out here doing fucking, she just did Drink Champs and talked about her league that 40 was on. And then you turn around and no-show. As quickly as they receive a value, they can be disvalued that fast by anybody's fucking reasoning, by any antics. Now, there was some other shit that occurred that we're not even going to get into, but all of that devalues female battle rap. Like Savage, you know that. All of that devalues female battle rap. Right now, everybody got their picket signs up and, y'all destroying the culture and this and that and the other. We are always second in this fucking culture. So no matter what we do, it's always times 10 than what the men do.
Well, see, the thing is, I think the biggest problem with the women is the drama. And the main reason, men, even if they don't like each other, they care more about the money than they do about the beef. The women, when they have beef, that shit is beef. And they let that supersede the money. And nothing should supersede the money. Because if you ain't here for the money, then what the fuck are you really here for? So a lot of women got to cut that drama shit out. It's too many incidents. It's too much arguing. It's too much cattiness. It's like, yo, rap. Y'all here to rap. You know how many dudes in battle rap you don't actually bang with each other, but they get up there and rap. You'll see them, they don't dap. They just keep it pushing because they're here for the money. And the thing is, people know if you mess the money up, then you bad for business. And with female battle rap, they got to get past all this cattiness, all this fighting, all this going back and forth, all this being hard to work with, these all outrageous demands, oh, all these temper tantrums. If this person here, I'm not doing this. If this person, it's like, nah, you don't have. When the last time you heard a male battle rapper say, if you had this person at a venue, I'm not showing up, because and stuff like that.
Never.
It's like, nah. If it's gonna be up, it's just gonna be up. But niggas gonna get that money. I ain't never fucked up no money because of some other niggas, yo. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I just see the gentleman that's posted right here. I would say to respond to that, it's just the way how you handle things. It was just unprofessional. You said, "Well, we have been unprepared." But first of all, she should have been prepared. The way she was out here promoting on Twitter, Instagram, going on Champion, that gave me the notion that she was prepared. As far as the no
And let me
show,
say this.
I think she should have took accountability to be like, "Hey, I don't have around, yada yada." She should have addressed the fans. She should have addressed especially the people who was there at that venue, because let's keep it 100. Shit, 99.99.19% was there to see that battle, and you had people to pull up. So if you didn't have a third, you wasn't prepared. Okay, but I just think you just should have been grown enough, been like, hey, you know what? I fucked up. I don't want to get y'all bad performance. Can we reschedule? Do something. It's just like right now we don't have nothing. All we got is assumption. Oh, why it didn't go down? Was she prepared? She was not prepared. Hustle couldn't get in the building. Hustle was parted. So we got all this conspiracy, but we still don't have that one thing, which is the truth. That one truth of why it didn't go down. So all we got right now is assumption.
This is also a good question.
I feel like it's a double-edged sword. I mean, do she look bad on camera without a third and show up, or if shows, which is worse? I feel like you take the latter. You can come in with, I mean, we'll go back to the surf battle. She wasn't clean in the surf battle, but she won off of his technicality. I feel like she wasn't completely clean in that battle. I mean, there's several battles that she was not completely clean. And I feel like that's a lack of preparedness. In this battle, I mean, I feel like an unprepared 40 is a beatable 40, but at the same time, maybe more preparation and less distraction may have been what she needed to do, because this battle, I know, had at least been talked about. I'm trying to think what event that was. It was an event that I don't think she was battling. I think she was just there in Cali, where on 15 Minutes of Fame, her and Coffee were talking, and they were already speaking about battling each other. So from my understanding, from there, that battle was locked, and that was a few months ago. So
I'm telling you,
I feel like she would have been ready, or should have been.
but I'm telling you this also. Man, I'm tired of seeing niggas in these spaces and then they come out here and fuck it up in these battles. Get your ass out of these spaces and sit your ass down right and prepared, because while y'all doing all this promo in spaces and going back and forth and everything, I'm telling you, if you appear in spaces, all in the videos, all in the interviews, you deserve to be affiliated. You deserve it, because the thing is, you out here selling a fight, but why you up here selling a fight? What's the point of selling a fight if you ain't gonna show up? Because I don't see the point of selling a fight you ain't showing up.
From my understanding, I haven't
That's
seen
so-
anything from 40. I haven't seen anything from 40, but I also heard this morning / night on OTFMZ, Peter Don and Official did a live show, and from their understanding, there was nothing wrong. There was nothing reportedly wrong from her camp or from her. But they did say she was in New York.
But I feel bad for the fans, because you got some fans who have never been to a battle rap event, and this is that some of them that might have been their first event, and to leave with that kind of taste in your mouth could really put you off the culture. And think about it, if you let's say somebody is as big as 40 fan and they flew from Cali, them tickets ain't cheap from Cali to New York. Them hotels ain't cheap. So you booking a hotel, you done paid your money for the ticket, you done paid for your flight, and then you get there and a motherfucker no show. It's like, yo, that's a different type of anger. That's a different type of anger because you could have well spent over $1,000 on a trip between room and board, your flight, to eat, everything, and then the main purpose that you're there for, and a motherfucker no show.
Let me ask y'all a question, man. You feel like with this situation, between this, even though it's its own situation, this and the Wody panel, has both of these in combination, has it kind of like shifted how folks look at female battle rap now as a whole, just as a whole? Like if somebody had a hammer to your head right now, say yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Kind of feel like it has.
Nah, because for real, this whole event was solely for the purpose of building up female battle rap, and the shit knocked it down. So any goodwill that you built with Chrome 23, any goodwill that you built with Wody, or anything like that, you just totally like it's like one step forward, two steps back. It's like they can't ever just get this shit in a straight line. And to be honest, like this card wasn't a really strong card to begin with. So this whole card was based off of 40 and Coffee. That was the whole purpose of this card. It's 40 and Coffee. So for to have this be basically a PG card, and then you have a main event with two top tier females, and then they don't go down, yo, they are lucky that people ain't go crazy in there. Because besides the people that came with the folks that's battling, everybody else was there for Coffee and 40.
That's a fact.
Hey, can I read y'all something?
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Can I read y'all something right quick? It's from Vague.
Have the return. Oh shit.
Can I read y'all something from Vague?
Go ahead.
And
yes, Lord.
And he tweets, "Shit happens. We apologize. Let's move forward. Y'all drag shit."
What? Hold on. Say that again, Sean. That shit froze up. I'm driving.
I really get. Hold on. Let me get that water. Get that water. Let me get my water. Oh, a little parched. This is from Vague. He says, "Shit happens. We apologize. Let's move forward. Y'all drag shit."
What? Nah, he ain't do that.
Yes, he did. I'm looking at it.
Nah, yo.
Eyes are looking at it.
Nah, nigga. Yo, drag my money, nigga. Cause that's what I would have said, yo. If kick me my $40, dog. I would have dropped. If I would have paid for that shit, I would have dropped my $40 in the comments. Yo, cash at me, nigga. How about that? Let's drag that.
Bro, send me that. So I can put that on the big screen.
Because I was like, nah, nigga. I would, everybody that paid for that pay-per-view, they need to drop their cash app in his comments. Like, oh, shit happens. Send me my 40, player. Fuck out of here. Nah, you're not gonna tell me, yo, the only reason I signed up for this, I'll tell you this. At least Surf showed up with the Apple Jacks to get 30 by Lux. Come on, man.
So you mean to tell me the people that paid the money for the pay-per-view, the people that came to that venue expecting to see the main event, then paid the money to get in the door, and probably paid extra for those who, the tickets might have sold out. Maybe hotel, gas is high as shit. Gas probably about $8-9 in New York. It's hard as hell to park in New York. And you only get 3 battles, and out of those battles, one was good. But people drag shit.
People drag shit. That's bad business. Ain't no dragging nothing. That's bad business. When you a part of this culture and you call yourself packing up your little, gassing up the pacer and riding on down to wherever to go see whatever battle, bro, and then everything don't happen. Like, man, shit.
Man, bro, let's move on to big and better things. It's an event going down tonight. What time does that motherfucker start? Let's get you some real better rap.
Oh, you wanna talk about
Give it Sunday.
That card?
Cause look, hey, we was playing in the B League because we didn't get a game. So hopefully the NBA, as they call it, these niggas show up, because I got a feeling this shit might go left. I hope not.
And see, that's bad when the fans be saying like shit always be happening at Queen of the Ring. And I can say maybe because I don't want to say because it's in New York, because I was like, Queen of the Ring was down here. Only one thing happened. It was a fan that got rowdy, and Debo threw his ass out the building. Other than that event was fire. I think the second event they had here was pretty dope from what I heard. So I don't know. Is it because it's in? I don't want to put that type of energy out there just because it's back in New York, but I don't know.
So
I don't know.
Because the XYZs are all her fans, and like, yo, I don't even know how they gonna take it. They showed up. 40 ain't showing.
But then
XYZs up there mad.
But I think he must be in the multiverse.
Man.
But then again, I'm thinking about they've been on caffeine. They don't have situations.
Yeah, you gotta think about it.
That one was just like
you gotta. All the drama in the last year was all female battle rap. It's always something with them, yo. It's like, when was the last time a dude messed up an event? It's been a minute. You gotta think about this.
It's been a minute. I can't put my point because I said I can't count Stumbles and Snake Eyes because that happened a day before they were supposed to battle. But it didn't mess up the event. It didn't mess up the event.
Real life situation, and they got through a battle. If Ace and John can get through a battle, I don't see how a lot of these ladies ain't getting through these battles.
Right.
Because you up to this, and because if a nigga put a blicky on me, it's already up. It's already up past stuck, and this nigga still came out there and rap. So if these niggas can get past that, there's no reason that any of these ladies can't get past the BS that they be on. And you can't say 40 can't deal with that kind of stuff, because she just went through the most uncomfortable battle I've ever seen in my life. Because that QB battle was a level of uncomfortability I've never experienced in battle rap. I really was expecting a fight. Cause that shit, come, bring them back.
So this is the second event. So this is the second event that happened in New York. They've been screaming, hollering, getting back to New York.
But now you can't blame this on New York. You can't blame
I'm not
this on
blaming
New
them.
York.
No, I'm not saying no. That's not what I'm going with it. That's not what I'm going with it. I'm not blaming New York because, like I said, the culture. The people are traveling right now. We have more people traveling now for the culture more than anything. Especially, I say, these last 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people have been traveling a lot more than ever for battle rap. So now it ain't New York. I'm just saying to a degree of, do you think the RBEs, the URLs, other people, do you think they're kind of looking at this like, do we want to go back to New York? It just.
See, the thing is, I don't think that has any effect or anything, because this like, what happens with battle rappers ain't got nothing to do with where you have it. Really, the only thing that stops you from being in certain places is the price of the venues and the overhead and like the insurance and stuff like that. Like like I can't blame any of this on New York or anything, because it's like the stuff that happens. It's like I can never blame it on the venue. It's the people. It's
Yeah.
like we can't say, oh, you can't come here because this and that. Because honestly, if Mook and Kyle battled T Top and Briz in Carolina when it's supposed to originally go down, and
Mhm.
that same situation probably would have happened the same way. If that battle turned out like it would, it would have happened the same way.
Mhm.
So it's like it's just a matter of when you put these people together, you gotta know what you're dealing with. Now, but stuff like that makes it harder. Now, what
Yeah.
it does is it makes it harder to get the battles in New York, because a lot of the people that had these venues don't want to already F with battle rap anyway, because of all the stigma and everything since that Troy Ave incident. So now you have all these situations. It's like
Yeah, because I think I get what you're saying, because that hip hop police shit is real up there. It's really real. So I just think people don't really be
That's
mindful of what they post, especially New York. You got to like, if you don't think what y'all
Hold
posting is
ground.
not being seen, that shit is being seen. So it definitely gonna make it harder for I would think, like for the RBEs and URL, if they want to get something, and they're gonna be like, nah, because this is what battle rap does.
I
Yeah,
feel
man.
like with New York being the Mecca, you have a lot more. Like, for instance, with Remy's event, what they were saying is that, Remy's event felt like a family reunion for the East Coast, because you had a lot of people that came out to Remy's event that mostly East Coasters, that, hey, this is a big event where we can see each other. And it was kind of like, to be honest, it was kind of like the very first event for last year, the very first big event for last year, when RBE did it. And it was like you had a lot of people who flew out to Atlanta because it was cheap. So you had a lot of East Coast people in there. You had a lot of people that I had been seeing for years. And I was like, dang, like, motherfuckers lit. It felt like a family reunion of the culture itself. So, being that that's the Mecca, yeah, you're going to have a lot of people pull up because it's right around the corner. They're going to make that trip, So, and I say that to say also with, making that trip and it's being so accessible to that East Coast culture, being that it's such a big culture, the elements are a lot more in effect in these areas. You see what I'm saying? So I don't blame it on the venue at all. You can't blame it on the venue at all, because you can't be accountable for what motherfuckers gonna do out here, but unfortunately, when it comes to female battle rap, the stain that's put on there, because you've seen so many things happen at one brand. And I just feel like it's the way that the females promote. They have to learn how to promote. The caddy shit don't work. And I think we've seen that for years. The caddy shit does not work. They got to learn how to promote and stop being such emotional creatures about shit and just be on their psychological bullshit, opposed to the other shit. You know what I mean? I feel like some people are built a lot more strongly than others. It's a lot of shit that with Coffee, for instance, Coffee gonna let that shit roll off her sleeve. She gonna talk her shit. She wants to get under your skin.
But a lot of things with the female battle rapper too is like they do that ultimate disrespect that I can't get with. Like they do a lot of talking about people's relatives and kids and things like that, and it makes for things to be uncomfortable, because it's like you might have the male battle rapper here, there, the Arsenal that gets real disrespectful. But the females, the stuff that it's like they got to get more to the craft sometimes, because a lot of times that caddy shit takes away from the overall development of the culture. Because when you looking to get sponsors and stuff like that, and you looking to get people to actually put their eyes on the culture, like when you go back to that 40 versus QB battle, when QB started talking all that crazy stuff, that shit turns people off. And then, I don't know, any kind of sponsor that's want to get behind somebody rapping about people's dead relatives, their kids getting kidnapped and stuff like that and raped. It's like that's not good. It's not good for the brand. and the ladies gotta make it more about the
That's a
rapping and
fact.
get past all that drama and foolishness. And like even when they promo, make it about I rap better than you, like I'm better than you, I'm more skilled than you, I'm bigger than you, things like that, and have it not be so personal. Because they make it too personal where it actually takes away from the art.
Facts.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Trap Buddha. Yeah, the women have been fighting, and you're right. BB Kings. They lost BB Kings. Yep. One of the biggest venues that they had. Yep. And can never use again. That is so fucked up. You're right. That was a
Yeah,
big,
man, that was a
big
big blow.
dent
That was
for
a
the
big
brand.
blow.
Yeah, that was a huge blow for the brand. You're right.
Yeah, that
And
was a
that
big
goes
blow.
back to Faye's point that they don't respect Queen of the Ring. That's behind it matters, right? The platform, the environment, and the business behind the scenes, definitely all of that matters. All of that matters. And not for nothing, you will have the leagues that do different shit that basically know that these situations are occurring. They don't try to make different plans or plan for the bullshit or whatever they need to do. They do these things and then think that they're going to have positive outcomes. I've seen it happen. I'm not saying with Queen of the Ring. I'm saying I've seen it happen. There are outcomes that certain shit is going to happen, and you allowed certain things to happen. And what the fuck did you think? Everybody was going to be kumbaya? Nah. What happens is going to happen, and that was your fault because it happened. You know what I mean? Shit. We had situations ourselves. So, they select when they want to act crazy. The Remy even up. That's a point. You're right. You are right. You are absolutely right.
I think there was clauses in place where niggas acted up, they wasn't getting their second half. You got to all the way right here.
Right. You know what I mean? What it do, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
But I'm gonna say so. People respect Remy on a business sense. And the thing is, Queen of the Ring hasn't made it so where they have to be respected by artists. So it's like when Remy say, "Hey, you do this, I'm not, you violating, blah blah blah." It's like you got to do something. You got to stand on it. And it's like you can't keep making these idle threats because ain't nobody gonna take you serious. You say, "Oh, you choke, we're not gonna pay you second half." Then niggas still get paid, and you're not really giving them no penalty for choking. It's like if you're gonna say something, you gotta stand on it. If you're gonna speak about business, you gotta stand on it. It's like Remy said, "Yo, you're not effing this up. You're not letting it." And she ran that motherfucker like a tight ship.
Hold on, Rhonda. You're right. The Dot Mob fight. But do you know what happened before that? Because actually, Ange was there. She was standing right there. One of our teammates. What actually happened? There was a girl that was cool. I think she was with. That's when what's his name? Damn, Jaherd, Sir Jaherd. Damn, I forgot his name. But Ciroc was involved in that. Yeah, we know exactly what happened. It's not necessarily, I understand where you're coming from as far as the Dot Mob fight, but it was somebody who was very prominent at that time with Queen of the Ring that actually was talking crazy to Rex at that particular time, and she was with Ciroc. And the reason why all that occurred was because of her. But yeah, so ultimately it was the guys. You're right. It was the guys, but that situation occurred because of one of the girls that was with. She's not a battler. She was just, I think she was doing the radio show for Queen of the Ring when they first had the radio show. But the point of the matter is that it was lost. And then there were some other situations that happened that night too. But yeah, no, you're right. That was they got to acting a fucking fool at the female event, because I do remember us saying, y'all say that it's always females, but this time it wasn't females, it was actually males. But what popped that shit off at the time, was that because she should, I don't know if she was drunk. I don't want to say that she was drunk or anything like that, but I know that she was popping off to Louis, and when she got to popping off with Louis or whatever, Rex got involved, and it was that whole thing. And then So Rock wasn't even involved. So Rock was just cool with her and was trying to defend her, and then all that extra shit got popped off. But man, listen, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But again, it goes back to base. I don't know. It's just certain things that have to be put in place. And if you know, shit gonna happen any and everywhere, but I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like you have to be able to handle certain things when the shit happens. Outside of that, the shit happens every single time, because then you had the one fight when with Farrah Mooney, Bonnie, and Chrissy, you know, that was a bad one too. Like that just I hate to put it like this. We don't have to go down memory lane to really know what's happened. You understand? I feel like Queen of the Ring has to, because I remember Norbs saying one time too that we can't be responsible for what they do. And I understand that. You can't be responsible for what everybody does. But if they respect you enough, like Fame said, you know, or like the guys were saying in the chat, if they respect you enough, they wasn't for support that shit at Remy's. What it meant to them then, I feel like it should mean to you at all events. Am I right or wrong?
I agree on that one.
You know, you
Do
should
your
feel
job.
this way at all events. And this isn't even
your
about
job.
fighting, to be honest, because this
Do your
is not
job.
what we're talking about. There was no fight. Well, you know, I heard we saw some other shit, but for the most part, this wasn't about fighting. This was about no showing for whatever reason. Ultimately, the stain that gets put on battle rap, we would like to come to the conclusion that, oh, it was probably going to get out of hand because 40 and 40 and Coffee was going at it the way that they were going at it. To me, I don't see it that way, because they was just kumbaya on a fucking interview. They were just cool on a 15 Minutes of Fame interview where they were even talking about battling each other. Coffee was open that she was going to be battling 40. 40 accepted.
What a
For the
difference
most
a day
part.
makes.
So I don't know when the beef came.
What a difference a day makes. You don't know where it came from. This could have been to sell the fight. We don't know, but
it could have been when the girl won the Wody award. Who knows? But again, when you said that when you signed on to battling her, at least up till that time, you said that, well, in that blog, y'all seemed like everything was fine. You were okay with battling her. And then whatever happened, and y'all got to promoting. And this is where, yeah, like I said, niggas, if you that cool with somebody that you really can't battle them at some point, you probably shouldn't take the battle. Is the way I'm looking at it.
Facts. Hope everything's all right.
Yeah, Chris, that's true. We ain't even talking about that. Like, I don't even want to shed light on that. Yeah, the whole situation with that, what you talking about? Yeah, I haven't even, like, we haven't even shed light on that. That's some other shit that, yeah, once again, that's occurred. But you know, it's already bad enough that the situation, the battles that did happen that may have been good, you know, in good standing, don't even get the type of praise that they should get because of situations like this. Because again, most, not taking anything away from them, but most people showed up because they were looking to see 40 and Coffee
40 and Coffee
battle. 40 pulled a Calico, but man, listen, right against Ill Will at BBG, yeah, in Detroit. 40 pulled a Calico. Cal was sitting outside looking crazy, arguing with fans and shit at the Power event. And yeah, that was Quest and Marv when they was putting on events. Hell yeah, in Detroit. And the nigga was sitting outside talking about he was not gonna battle. Never gave a reason as to why he wasn't gonna battle, but just never battled Ill Will until they hit the RBE stage. What, that was like a year and a half later. That's crazy. I need confirmation. Like Rhonda, confirmation. Word
She
was
wasn't
Coffee
in the
in the
building.
building. Does anybody
No,
know
not coffee.
if
It
she
was
was in the
40 in
building?
the building. Yeah.
40. I'm so sorry. 40. Was 40 in the building? I need confirmation. I don't think yeah, we may have to reschedule for Bonnie, because Bonnie, I know she was having some problems with her cleaners. The girl got Airbnbs. Go ahead, Bonnie. Shit, I ain't mad. Business and money first. Yeah, something was going on with the cleaners in one of her Airbnbs. So, and she texted me that a little bit ago. So I just told her if we need to reschedule, that's fine. Okay. Rhonda said, damn, Rhonda, are you can you get visual? Because I want to pull you up here. You can give us your in the building recap. That's what Bonnie was supposed to come and do. She said, I did not see 40. Okay. So that makes me feel better, because at least 40 wasn't in the building. That makes me feel much better that she was not in the building.
That's why I say there's no way possible. There's no way possible that 40 will be in that goddamn building. No, there's no way
That's
possible.
what I'm saying.
I would think.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like the speculation. I don't speculation. Whether she just the no show. The no
because
show
if that wasn't happening, yeah.
Yeah, the no show upsets me. But to know that you went and did in battle, that would be insane. That shit would be that's really like motherfucker is the way I would.
It would have been somebody would have took a video of that, or it would have been some type of interview. It would have been footage would have been put out if she was in the building.
I feel like it would have been too. Yeah.
That's why I say now. I don't think that was the case. I don't think that was the case.
At the venue, but wouldn't come in. Oh, they said that she was at the venue, but wouldn't come inside. But Rhonda Austin was there. Rhonda is saying that she was actually there. She's saying she did not see 40. Now, see, with Vague, going back to Vague's comment, did like that. Now, let me say this, because we're going to move on in a minute. Rhonda, if you're willing to come up, let me know, and I will put the link in the chat so that you can pull up and you can give us how you felt about the battles. Like I said, we are going to end in just a little bit, and Bonnie, I don't think she'll have enough time to pull up. Let me go back to shit like this with Vague, and Vague knows that's my peoples. I love them to death, but goddamn well, Vague, they don't care. I guess that's, I take that as it, because they don't care. We not supposed to care, but you can't really say that. You cannot really say that. We apologize. Let's move forward. Y'all stop dragging shit. You can't say that when you've had so many occurrences. You've had, and shout out to Blade. I did not speak to my peoples. Shout out to Blade.
What up, Blade?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get to that, because we on the cusp. Does anybody know the truth? My nigga, the truth, Augustus, the truth is that she didn't show.
How much more truth? That's the only truth we know. She didn't. She knows. She knows showed. She
knows showed, and nobody from her team or her have said anything. Let me explain to y'all something in battle rap. As big as 40, everybody knows 40 has a team. Everybody knows that 40 has a team. Her team is very loyal. If there was an issue, they're going to speak on it. If there was not, they ain't going to say shit. Damn it. Go ahead, bro. Take my hand off of it. That's what you got to know. If you are seriously in tune with female battle rap, that's what you got to know. You got to pay attention to some shit, even though it's unsaid, some shit that's understood, some shit's understood that it does not have to be explained. If something detrimental happened to that girl, we would have known about it. Even when we had speculation, when 40 and what's her name was supposed to happen, remember? in Cali when 40 and Casey was supposed to battle and they had to reschedule it? And everybody was like, oh, she ducked. Da, da,
I
da.
do remember that. I do remember that.
Yeah. And her mama made sure that she let it be known, this and that and the third, Queen of the Ring let it be known. Everybody let it be known the reason why that girl could not battle, right? Have you heard anything? Now, again, that is still assumption. It is still speculation.
The
But
only
if there is-
thing,
Go ahead.
the only thing that I seen was after she made that video, that nice package video for coffee. Nothing since then.
Oh my God! You see what I mean? Look at Rhonda's comment. This is what Savage is talking about, though. She said she flew from Houston.
Wow.
You see what I mean?
Whoa. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like shit.
Nasty.
And I know that ticket ain't cheap.
Nah, that's nasty work.
Unless you got the hookup. And many niggas out here ain't giving up the hookup right now. None of niggas ain't giving up the hookup.
That is a fact.
Wow. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I be trying to tell people when they be talking about the Atlanta crowd or the Houston crowd or the Cali. No, the culture. It's the culture. The people are traveling, and then you got these new fans. Now people are definitely traveling for these events now. I knew that shit was real when I went to Max Out. When I went to Max Out too, like, yeah, this shit is real.
That's
like
what I was saying.
The culture and the ability, people are coming from everywhere. If they in Atlanta, it's just Atlanta crowd. No, that's not it. It's the culture. The culture is following everybody.
Max Out too. The rain kind of kept people from coming right then, but Max Out 1, them niggas came in droves. Let me tell you, the one that's paid where they normally don't have that big of a crowd. Y'all know when they normally don't have that big of a crowd, like Savage will tell you, these motherfuckers was in droves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like the building was shoulder to shoulder. So no, like these people flew out from everywhere. They are going to battle rap events because niggas was tired of being in that COVID shit. They outside.
You know what I'm saying? People outside.
And that's
and everybody outside. Yeah. I'll say even for Houston, everybody trying to say it's a Houston crowd. It's the same thing. You're gonna see the same people. You're 9 out of 10. When you go to the events, 9 out of 10, you're gonna see the same people. You're gonna bump into the same people.
Respect the young ladies. You don't know what that woman do. Tizzy Gang had 2 from South Carolina and 1 from Virginia. That's some bullshit. Yeah. Listen.
I went to like 8 events last year, like 8-9 events last year, and when you include like the travel and everything, that shit ain't cheap. And the thing is, like Sha said, you really do see the same people because it don't matter if it's RBE, URL. So when people try to talk about leagues and everything, it's the same people at every league.
The same people, bro.
The same people everywhere.
Right. Because if I was not doing this, I wasn't doing paying brick by brick, I would definitely be at more URL events. And we fly out, like we go to these events. So I completely understand. That would have pissed me off. Like even when we went, when we went to, because I went to Queen of the Rings event where Hustle was battling Twerk and she didn't show. I was pissed.
Remember I remember that. Yeah, when you in, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you left extra early. You left extra early. It's like
I was there for the week.
Yeah.
I was there for the week and tried to stay as long as I could because I had an early flight that morning and she didn't show. Thank God my aunt owns 2 brownstones, so it was cool. You know what I mean? I didn't have no wait, was that? No, I don't think that was the time I was staying with her. I think that was the time that I may have gotten an Airbnb before they was legal. But yeah, I can't remember. I think I was at my aunt's. I want to say I was at my aunt's, but either way it goes, my point is it's not cheap staying in New York. It's not cheap getting around New York. I remember we went to the sparring session. That's why I was, a matter of fact, that one event I went to, it was two. The second one was Panic Room. The second one was Panic Room. Or no, it was, never mind. The point being is that we went to the sparring session. I went to the sparring session in Queens. They didn't have the event at the same place. Went to the sparring session in Queens. We left Queens to go to BBQs at night. And it was $70 fucking from Queens back to Manhattan. Like, that shit is different. That shit is different. It's not like, it's not cheap. It's not that. That's some shit that I'm, you know, and you want to support the ladies, but it's fucked up to have to spend that much money when you're in New York.
Mm-hmm.
You spending the rent money.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because right now life is expensive right now.
Yeah.
Just life in general is fucking expensive right now.
Life be lifing,
Yeah.
bro.
Life is expensive as shit right now.
Life
So-
be lifing.
So when we go to these events, we want to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Have some type of outlet. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
that twerk was
for stuff this
Right.
like this to happen is not good.
Let me tell you this.
Marcellus, let me say this. Let me hold on 1 minute. Let me correct that. You're right. She did show. But what I'm saying is, and see, I know the reason why I say no show, because you got to understand how long we were waiting for her. I left. She came an hour and a half later. Bro, it was already like maybe 8, 9 o'clock is what, like, I was there for the longest. Me and Ange got there like 2 something, and they're trying to stall for her to come. Debo, like, I'm not gonna put it out there what happened, but Debo is outside while we waiting on the fucking Uber. Debo is outside talking to her. I know why she didn't show at that time. When she did get there, that's why people was dragging her, because it was like, bro, this man, and being the fact that Twerk was there all day. Twerk was there all day, shaking hands, kissing babies. You know what I mean? But he was there supporting the fans, taking pictures with people. She came, she did her job, and she left. But it was like, you came after I sat here and waited for you and let him tell it. You were supposed to have been, he already sent an Uber for you. He had sent 2. And you didn't get in them. So yeah, niggas was mad. Like, we can't wait no more. We gotta go. So for me, she no show because I didn't see it. I didn't get to see it until it came out.
But it's like,
that's all.
It's a dark cloud that's over battle rap right now that we got to get past with all these trolls and these internet goofies, and it's like a bunch of just foolishness. And the whole point of the culture is supposed to be about rapping, having a good time, bars, having like fun debates. Like, we can sit up here, have debates, rag on each other, and like carry on with the day. And honestly, this shit used to be fun, and it's getting to the point where it's not being fun to be a fan. It's not being fun for the artist. The whole culture itself is just, it's just got this dark cloud over it. It's like, where people, you got these fake shock jock bloggers, you got these battle rappers who taking advantage of the fans, whether it's stealing the prizes or stealing merch, shit, or like, you know, taking your money for the merch and not sending it. It's been so much negativity in the culture over this last 2 years that it's really just disheartening as a fan. And then you have fans paying their hard-earned good money to come out there to support these battle rappers through all this foolishness, and then you have something like this happen from a major battle rapper. It's like a slap in the face. When you have these situations go down, it's a bad look.
Go ahead.
It's a bad look. It's like, as a fan, as an artist, as a personality, you gotta come to the battle rap events ready to fight. Just like shit like that, because it's just always some drama. It's always some foolishness. Everybody want to be a super tough guy. Everybody want to be the show. Everybody want to think they bigger than what they are. And
I don't hang out though. This is why I don't hang out, because I stopped that shit a long time ago. I don't hang out, and it's cool because what we do as media, you got to kind of hang around and get the interviews. That's why I miss a lot of interviews, because if I don't get them beforehand, and 9 times out of 10 I'm working with RBE, so I can't. So, you know, I Savage be on the move, you know, y'all be doing whatever, but that's why I can't personally go get them. And before really the squad really was coming out like that, I really couldn't get them, because you know, when we used to club back in the day, it's shit that happens. Your mama always told you, don't hang around. What you hanging out for? You done seen everybody you needed to see. Get your ass back home. I still live by them same principles because I have children. You feel me? So it's kind of like, yeah, you don't want to come to an event where you know it's going to be certain shit happening. You don't expect for things to happen, but you should always live for something to happen, especially when you're in hostile environments like that, which unfortunately you don't think that is hostile, but you got to think that is hostile, because you see this shit that happens online all the time. You don't know what's real and you don't know what is. You see what I'm saying? But for the most part, people look at female battle rap as, yeah, they jacking. They definitely are going to do, you know, if somebody got beef, you expect for that beef to happen. And when that person sees them, and unfortunately, because people live in different places, it happens at an event.
Yeah. And my thing is,
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm not saying it's right, but that, you know, that's what happens.
I'm not jacking a lot of this shit, man. I'm not jacking a lot of this shit. You're not gonna talk to me about this culture, and none of these people gonna talk to me about anything if you up here listening to the grown ass men rapping about other men having sex. If you want to listen to sock puppets and all this other kind of foolishness, that's not what battle rap is about. So if you are one of them fans or one of them people that support that kind of foolishness, then you are really part of what's wrong with the culture, because you shine a light on the stupidness and the things that actually bringing the culture down. When people talk about, oh, I'm tired of all this negativity and battle rap, tired of all this with the drama and stuff, when you got these type of people in the culture and y'all feeding them by supporting them, this is what you bring to the culture. So the fans also gotta take part of this blame, because a lot of these people that are like fanning the flames of these fires are doing so because of the state of the badge that you are giving them and the kind of light that you're shining on them. Like, we as fans got to check ourselves too, because at the end of the day, media, whatever, we're all fans. And you got to say, you know what, I'm not shining light on any of this ignorance. And that's why, like, there's certain things you'll never see me talk about on any platform. I don't like doing that drama shit. I don't like talking about the fights. I don't like talking about no gossip of who slept with who. You'll never see me talk about that shit, because it's like, that's not what this is about. It's about who you think rap better. That's what it's going to be.
40 hit her with a classic oops upside the head move. Fuck. Oh.
I mean, yeah, but it don't. At the end of the day, I don't think this definitely don't hurt Coffee at all. I think it kind of now.
Coffee going out on a good road. She going out
Yeah,
on a good road.
you know, they did this. If that's her last, you know, hey,
I mean, I
love
hear
her, hate
you,
her,
but at the same
love
time,
her, hate her. She did what she did, and she off.
but let me
So she said.
let me ask the question. Let me ask the question. How did she hit her with a oops upside your head though?
Not well.
Because of all the situations that Coffee had. They saying Coffee done ruined all these other battles. They gonna ruin the battle for her, but it's like they not gonna give her that look.
Okay.
But the thing is, because you know, if 40 would choke with the win, like you take that win away from her, so she don't get that badge, and that is unfair to Coffee. Because if 40 would have got there choking, Coffee get the win, it's like you're taking that badge away from her, and it's like, but she deserved to get that, because if she.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing. In a perfect world, everything that you just said, Savage. In a perfect world, and then just reading the comment above that, in a perfect world, in a perfect setting, does it hurt Coffee more when she's on her way out, or does it hurt 40? Or because that shows
for me, it hurts. Yeah, it hurts 40.
I ain't gonna say they retire in battle rap. No one ever really retires in battle rap. I don't ever believe that shit. She'll be back because most of them say they gonna retire because they think they gonna pop. And hopefully she do. I ain't gonna never hate on
Right.
somebody. I hope she get all the dreams she want. But I doubt she's leaving. She'll be back.
Yeah, I think right now,
And
like
that's
from what I've been seeing, I think she just need a break.
outside of
I
that.
just think she need a break.
But no. Outside of that, that's not my point. Even if she took a break and not retired for a month, who does that hurt more?
None of
In a
it.
perfect world
Yeah,
where you're disappointing fans and you're disappointing things.
It's like this. It doesn't hurt Coffee, but it hurts her in the sense that she lost a legacy battle because this would have been a legacy battle for Coffee. So it hurts her in that sense. That's really the only sense that it hurts her. Can you think about it? Both of Coffee's legacy battles are basically dubs. Like they don't really count. The Hustle battle don't count, and the 40 battle don't count. So it's like both times that she had a chance at a legacy battle, she got kind of screwed out of it.
but it's not on Coffee though. It says to the battle.
But
It
and let me
hurts.
say
If it
this,
hurts her,
let
it
me
just
say
hurts the
this.
other one just as worse.
Hold on.
But this
let me
right
say
here
this, though.
hurts
Let me
40.
say
I think help hurt 40.
let me say this. And if the bag is right, because as Savage said earlier, businesses are in business to make money. If the bag is right, and say Jazz is approached with that bag, and she decides to take Coffee still wins, right? And she
That is
wins
true.
bigger.
It's like this. In a true sense, Coffee is gonna win because it's like this. If you get 40 or Jazz, it's basically they're equal to each other as far as status. So if you get Jazz, it's just as good as getting 40. And honestly, it might be even more because Jazz don't battle as much as 40 battle.
It's
Yeah.
So
it's bigger, right? It's bigger.
It's a big opportunity. And who knows? It might be on URL on a big stage.
yeah, that's
It
that's only.
might
But we
be
have
on
to.
Remy's
But we.
card.
But we have to see what's going to be left of
It might
her
be
after this.
on
But we got to see what's going to be left of her after this king versus queen situation.
right.
Yo,
Might
Man,
get
it's
very
crazy.
dark.
first of all,
Hold on. Wait. Let me address this because you're right. And not for nothing, I know their side because they're my peoples too. Meaning, I don't know SO Finesse like that, but I know RX, I know Miss MBD, I know that whole crew that don't fuck with her. I know that side. Matter of fact, if you were just listening a minute ago when I was at one of the Queen of the Ring events, that's who I chill with at BBQs, and they explained everything to me. But when Coffee first came into the culture, I also was cool with her. We are no longer friends. We not cool at all. The reason her and Robin Rhymes battled, I managed Robin, and that was that we put together with for the PGs. But so I know their history and I agree with all that. Again, I feel you, everything that you saying, all of this, that's why I put the comment up there. All of this I'm saying. And like I said, when 40 did the last bit of promo, it was like, ooh, I like the narrative. I like the narrative. That's why
I was just like,
come to the show late.
That's why I say I
was
don't.
talking about.
That's why I don't understand this saying she's not having no third. Like, come on.
Right. If the room, but she could have had it in her second, and she could have had it in her first and second too. But the narrative, all that she knows about Coffee, 40 is so witty that she could have pulled this off. She could have definitely pulled this off if allegedly what is being said is true. But at the end of the day, when dealing with somebody like Coffee, I don't know if Coffee gets under some of the girls' skin so bad, because even with Hustle, the way that you bring her down is by not taking a battle from her, because somebody else gonna step in. These motherfuckers is ruled by money. They ain't ruled by loyalty. The next motherfucker is gonna take that battle. Like I said, she wants Jazz now. If Jazz take that battle and the money is right, Coffee still wins. So I get everything that you say, but if that's the reason why they did that, it trumps all of this, and then Coffee looks crazy. Coffee, I'm sorry, 40 looks crazy. 40 is too big of a fucking brand. I love her. Like I love her in real life. Like I said, she's such a cool person. And I just feel like for as professional as I know, I've seen her to be, this ain't what I expected from 40 at all. Okay, you say she will never. I don't think so. It's a lot of nevers that they say in battle rap, and they end up doing them. They end up doing it.
It's a never going on later today, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
She's trying to pull rank as if though she's in that position. I won't say that she's not top tier. I will definitely say that she is top tier.
Yeah, she's definitely top tier.
She's definitely
top tier.
Is she a vet? No,
not a vet.
Definitely top tier though. Can't take that from her.
She's definitely top tier.
Now
she just want to
where you're coming from is she on the elite with the rest of them? No, hell no, she hasn't. Hell no. Like where again for the Wody panel where they wanted to put Prestavia, I wasn't ready to put her there because I feel like you need to put more work in. I completely get where you're coming from, but I can't say that she's not top tier. Is she trying to have more control? Well, look, these leagues give you just as much control as you get just as much control as they allow. You know what I mean? So that like behind the scenes shit, you got to really know how they play behind the scenes. So a lot of that shit, when you create a monster, they got to know what monster they're creating. And it seems like some people are okay with that. And because you can't have no power if they don't give it, right?
I'm looking at Magneto's comment. I said there's no way he believes that.
What he say?
Well, you know,
Matt, you know, it started. Can I respond to that?
You definitely can.
And she'll never. Go ahead. Yep, you can respond to it.
Oh, he said, 40 ain't want that smoke. Oh, damn. With Coffee? Well, hell, you know, I kind of got to agree with him because she didn't show up. When you want smoke, you show up to the smoke. When you want to play the barbecue ribs, you pull up to the grill.
Well, not what Hustle keeps saying is that basically Coffee got Hustle blocked from being able to jump in her battle because she's like 40 had planned for her to jump in the round, and Coffee had her blocked from doing it. Not like banned from the event per se, but she had her blocked where she can't get in the ring, and that's why 40. She's saying that's why 40 dubbed the joint because she's like, I'm 40. You can't tell me that you can control what I do with my rounds.
And my response to that, I can understand that, but why would you even want that?
If that's what it is, I can understand, but that could have went out.
But hold on. Were those the terms when you signed the contract?
Yeah, because my thing is, if you didn't have it in your contract that nobody can't jump in, then it shouldn't be where you giving one artist control of somebody else's rounds over the other. Because I don't like that either. You can't tell me what I can do with my rounds unless we agree to it.
Right.
But then too though, 40 is a prideful person though. 40 is a very prideful person. She's the type of person like, I don't need no help for none of y'all bitches. I'm me. I'm 40. I got a pen. I know how to rap. I don't need help from y'all. So to kind of knowing that's one of her personas in battle rap, to saying, okay, hustling her around, they just kind of like mind-boggling. Like, well, you know, 40 is kind of like that. Like, I don't need help from nobody. She
might not help nobody, but you gotta also understand that if you think about what happened with Hustle and Coffee, she's like, yo, I might shake her, you know, shit like that, where it throws the person off. It might be that blow, and you don't know what Hustle's really gonna say. So if they had something strategically planned out, they could have probably potentially damaged Coffee. Like that's what it is, and it's like, yo. But also, if you think,
wait a minute, Marinique, listen, Marinique, here's the thing. Listen to this. Here's the thing. I get where you're coming from. Yeah, I completely get where you're coming from. But at the same time, and I hear there is a pecking order. If there was a pecking order, Hustle should have never taken her. Hustle should have never taken her. So that takes all of us out of, like, we can't even have this conversation. You see what I'm saying? And then before that, she battled C3. So I get where you're coming from, but you can't have this argument when she already battled Hustle. And then they put the battle out on URL. So I get where you're coming from, but they chose to take her. Just like in this situation, goddamn 40 chose to take her, whether she was gonna duck her because of whatever reason. You got paid for that battle. They should have never taken her if they did not want to solidify her as a top tier.
But I'm gonna say this,
I get what you're saying. It fucked up. I hear where you're coming from, but they did that. That's why, you know.
I'm gonna say this though, Wayne. If what Hustle's saying is true though, I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't even be mad at 40 because my thing is, if it wasn't a term that was agreed upon beforehand, and then you're trying to, and I'm supposed to be 40, who basically is the queen, and you gonna tell me what I can't do in my rounds, especially somebody that's newer, like nah, I would feel away. I would feel away. And you tell me like nah,
but no,
like
that's what I mean. Oh, wait, let me clear. What I'm saying is that's what I'm saying. Okay. So remember, let me go back. So remember all the stipulations that was in the Hustle coffee battle, right? All the stipulations that was in that battle. That's what I'm saying. If
nasty work.
What was the stipulation? Not that 40 had to say, oh, this is what I'm doing. No, I'm not saying that. You shouldn't have to tell nobody that, oh, this person is this. What I'm saying is that the person, like I was talking to somebody earlier. There's certain things that Farrah, for instance, Farrah Misfit, Farrah says, hey, don't talk about my kids, don't talk about my mother, you know, different things. If the person who does not want certain things, how did you not expect? I'm not even a fucking battler. And I definitely, because it's in New York, I'm definitely expecting for Hustle to be in a round, even if she's not. I'm expecting for it. I may even have a couple of rebuttals if she's there. You see what I'm saying? That's just being strategic. But in her case, how did you not think that this motherfucker was not in the battle? And on top of that, to speak to what Savage is saying and what Prez is saying as far as Marinique, Don Lady was just in the battle with Eliza and Hope Trilly. So it's, you see what I'm saying? These are things that you expect. You completely expect that. I'm not saying that.
But in Coffee defense, but in the Coffee defense, she did put a screenshot of her conversation with Debo, and in that text, she did say, "Let her in, let her come." But from the looks of it, Debo was like, "No." So we can't just all put kind of seem like we just putting it out on Coffee. Like,
ain't none of this on Coffee.
Oh
bro.
Jesus! How is Vixen not a top 10? She just beat DNA, and she low key beat Shuni, and Vixen just beat Official, and she beat Twerk. These are all top tiers. I think what we're getting mixed up is top tier and vet. These are top tier girls. These are the top tier girls.
These are the top tier girls. Yeah, because these are the girls that you've been seeing.
Top tier girls.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have made Caffeine.
You can't say 49. You can't say Coffee not a top tier female when they gave her T-Top.
Yeah, and convincingly, really, to me, she beat T-Top.
And she cooked him.
Yeah, she beat T-Top. Convincingly for me, but
the vet. There we go, Richard.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I think Marinique is getting what we're saying. I think I get where she's coming from. I think she's a she. Excuse me if you're not, but I think I get where she's coming from. You're speaking of vets opposed to top tiers.
vet slash legends,
like
vet slash legends.
right,
Mhm.
right,
She's not a
right,
legend.
right,
She's not a
right.
legend. Yeah, she's definitely not a legend, and she's definitely not a vet. But as far as putting in work and making a name and the situation that she in, she's
Part of
doing this
her
top tier.
resume. Wait.
Yeah,
That's part of her resume. It has everything to do with
yes, the hell it
she's a
does.
female, right?
He's a,
It has everything to
vet
do
now.
with that. It has everything to do with that. Everything.
So
But
if she would have lost,
again, if you
because she would have lost,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
she wouldn't,
they are top
she
tier.
wouldn't, she wouldn't be where she at because that
right.
girl
I
been
mean,
battling
I
for a
think I
good
get
little
where you're coming
while.
from. But again, and even if you don't want to bring those people up, I mean, you can't say that Casey's not a top tier. She just beat Official. She just beat a legend. She just beat a legend. Vixen arguably beat Shuni. I mean, Coffee. They say that. Well, I don't say that, but most people are saying that she beat Hustle in 2
Yeah.
rounds.
Hey, Wayne, I want to respond to Richard Spirit. He said Lady Flame is not a vet or top tier, and they gave her base JC. The reason why she gave Lady Flames had got JC because people demanded that battle. People wanted to see her
It was Kings
against
versus
JC.
Queens.
Yeah, they wanted her to see wanted her against JC. The culture kind of demanded that.
And that boosted her status.
Yeah, it did.
Most vets aren't active, and then most top tiers are active. True, Miss C, but it doesn't. Even if they're not, you got to go by who they're battling. You got to go by who they're battling. You got to go by what their status is. You know what I mean? Currently, all of that goes into play. I would think you don't necessarily have to. That, and if you, I kind of think I know where Miss C is coming from, because a lot of the female vets aren't active as they used to, because there's a whole lot more female vets in this that are not active. Casey did not beat Official. Whatever you say, that's your opinion. That's not mine.
That's why I love this sport, because you get to say stuff like that. I promise you.
I was just proving the point of Coffee got top tier. Well, either way it goes, everybody gonna feel the way they feel about different things. Huh?
I definitely had Official beating Casey in that battle on that Chrome 23 event. I think.
Yeah. And with me, I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
Casey beating Official. Like we all kind of had. Yeah, we
No,
had
I
our
had a
debate
bit.
up
Yeah,
here.
I had Official win. I felt that wasn't a great. I don't know. I just felt like her injury kind of
Like this
hindered her performance. The bars was there, but I think she had the performance. I really felt like I felt like her injury kind of hindered her battle. She really couldn't beat Casey to me. I seen a way better Casey than that.
Those are the only vets. Norma Bates, E Hart, Matrimony. Oh, she said etc. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Misfit would be a vet. Jazz would be a vet.
Yeah, Gaddis. Bonnie.
Gaddis is a vet. Shayna Ashley.
Shane, yeah.
Shuni Farah. Those
Shuni
are all
Farah.
vets.
Yeah.
Who else?
QB Black Diamond.
Yeah, QB.
QB. There's so vets right now. I can't even think. Duchess. Shit, Duchess is a vet.
Duchess.
The thing is, people confuse being a vet with being good.
Yeah.
You can't confuse being a vet with being good. Just because a motherfucker been around don't mean they're good. There's a lot of male vets too that really ain't that good. They just been able to stick around because they've been around so long that they have a name like culture.
Right. And see, but like I said, I think what they're saying is when we look at female battle rap, and we're on this show, we talk you know what, Richard? Oh my God, stop it. Richard said Dutch is just old. Stop. Y'all disrespectful. But anyway, I think when you fuse Queen of the Ring fan bases opposed to predominantly Queen of the Ring fan bases opposed to overall battle rap and how overall battle rap views women. Yeah, they look at the battles that they've taken on that platform. But see, unfortunately, you really can't do it that way because with Queen of the Ring at one time, they have their spurts when they're hot and they're not. You're not getting the legacy battles that you should. And then you have them going over to other places that aren't doing the legacy battles. So the rules have to change. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Queen of the Ring has really dropped the ball when it comes to battle rap. Because honestly, Queen of the Ring out of all the league has the potential to be the biggest battle rap league. And the reason why I say that is because they have not only the regular battle rap fans, they have the female battle rap fans, and then they have the alphabet fans. And the alphabet fans don't generally even be at the regular battle rap events. But they have a great big turnout for Queen of the Ring. And Queen of the Ring hasn't even parlayed most of that stuff. They could use that for to actually build their league to be something bigger than what it is. And they've really dropped the ball when it comes to that because with the promo, because the one thing I heard a lot of people talk about is why was 40 and Coffee doing most of the promo? Well, they're already established. You had these younger girls on the card that you barely heard from them, except for a few times when you might have seen them pull up in some spaces. And it's like you shouldn't have the people that's been here the longest and the ones with the biggest names doing all the promo when these younger ones should be trying to build their names up to get to that status. And that's an issue that a lot of ladies have, that they don't do enough of the right kind of promo, not just the catty drama stuff. They don't do the right kind of promo where you're getting the mix with the fans. You're putting out material. You're making it seem like you're someone that's advantageous to the culture. And that's one of the biggest issues I have with the ladies is that a lot of them don't really build up their fan bases for the platforms, and the platforms drop the ball because I'm not spending my money to book talent that's not going to help the bottom line. So it's like across the board, you have a loss. You have a Queen of the Ring losing because they're having these kind of issues. The thing is this, right? You know how many URL events you've had where a battle hasn't happened, but everybody's still happy with the event because of how they built up the event and the card and the people around it. But see, the way this Queen of the Ring card was set up, that they couldn't afford for this battle not to have happened.
Facts.
When you have a situation like that, you have to look at the battle rappers too, because y'all not building up these cards enough to make it advantageous for somebody to even want to support it.
And you know what makes this event kind of bad too, in a way, because of that promo that Devo made when he first announced this damn card. Let's not forget that infamous freestyle he did. Grab that water.
The promo 40 bars did for this doesn't make this situation.
No, but Devo, come on now.
You talking about that freestyle?
That freestyle, yes.
Nah, Devo. Nah.
You talking about the bloggers and joggers rap while he was wearing joggers?
The freestyle, yes. That promo for this event that we getting. We back in the ring. Oh, y'all. Oh, you must have forgot. Oh, I ain't
that
forget.
Bama said, man, F these bloggers, they all wear joggers while wearing joggers. That shit was the wildest thing I've ever heard in my life, man. How do you diss niggas wearing joggers?
The overall presentation of that promo for this event.
This nigga got it on TikTok green screen and had the nerve to say that wild shit while wearing joggers. That shit was disrespectful to himself, to me, to the whole entire human race.
I understand all of what y'all saying. To be honest, I completely understand all of what y'all saying as far as who y'all feel are vets or who Queen of the Ring feels is vets. But the fact that doesn't really change everybody's perception. I mean, you'll get who you feel from other bloggers, other media outlets who they feel are top tier and who is Queen of the Ring. The fact still remains. If she was not top tier, 40 should have never accepted the battle, and neither should have Hustle. That's all I'm saying. So I get where you're coming from a fan's perspective. But if that were the case, they should have never taken somebody who they felt didn't do enough work and was not at a level of taking the battle, whether it happened or not. They took her.
Yep, it does happen.
And it was
It
because
does
of the
happen.
bag. Even if it was because of the bag, that was their decision. You got to remember, this is why we had rookie versus vets. When the rookie versus vets happened, and Watch the Throne and all these different battles that they're having, events that they're having, that those events are made to establish hierarchy or to put some stripes on a person's belts. So I understand where you're coming from, but they shouldn't have taken the battles. They should not have taken the battles if they didn't want this girl to have that badge of honor, to even be asking for any of this.
Shout out to the people who wear joggers. Shout out to the people who wear joggers.
I definitely wear joggers.
Yeah, they didn't accept. Now here's the thing about that. They didn't accept Jazz because Jazz had like 2 battles initially before they kind of Jazz didn't battle like that. They didn't want to accept Couture either. I agree. No, I agree with all of that. But now look where they are. I completely get where you're coming from with that. Again, Queen of the Ring has such a diehard fan base that a lot of times popularity plays a big part in that too.
That is true.
But anywho, I don't know. Like I said, I do hope that 40 is okay. I am highly disappointed because I can't give her any excuses in this. I can't give her any excuses as far as when I see how 40 moves in the culture and how, like you said, if that is what it is, and other than, I'll say I can't give her any excuses, but I do feel where she's coming from. If you can't tell me how to move in my battle, especially if it's that day or the day before, or I can't even say the day before because she was still promoting. But yeah, if they pulled the bullshit and said, oh no, Hustle can't, jump in the round. Now, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. That's that old Math Hoffa and Serious Jones shit. And look what happened with that. Woo! I don't know if motherfuckers know the backstory behind that shit. Yeah. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all better stop that bullshit. If that is the case, yeah, y'all gotta stop that. But then they do shit that then hurts the battler. The battler decides to make the decision. Like I said, any scenario that we go with, if that's the plausible one, and that's really what the fuck in, and it's not even about her being prideful. If that's seriously what happened and she decided to say, no, that's part of my third, I wish she would say that. I wish 40 would say that. Because not for nothing, I would accept it. I would fucking accept it. Instead of vague saying, hey, shit happens. We apologize. Move on. No, because then you got everybody raking 40 across the coals. Don't leave them to have to deal with some bullshit that they didn't create. I still say you improvise and you don't lay all your eggs in one basket, but that is fucked up. I'm not even gonna front. That is fucked up when you bamboozled her. And I was about to say something, but I ain't gonna say it again, because if that is what happened, I can also see why 40 would be upset, because 40 also said some bullshit like that happened in Jazz in her battle, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Well, I guess we'll, once, everything, because it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out in a couple of days.
And then also,
space is gonna be lit, and it's gonna come out in a couple of days of
but
what
also
was said.
If that really did happen, what it pissed me off is if, like, let's say they really did block Hustle from coming and jump in, that should have been established. Because if you should have known that might have been a possibility, and it should have been established before we even got to this point. You can't wait to the day of and then say, no, that's not happening. That should have been established from the beginning. Like, things like that should be established from the beginning. And if it wasn't established from the beginning, you cannot wait to the 9th hour and say, nah, we're not going to let this happen now, because you knew them two ladies had that situation a couple months ago. So that should have been established before we even got to this point.
I agree.
That's true. And that, yeah, if that is what happened, seriously, if that is what happened, I'm upset for the fans that had to travel, because I'm not even gonna sit here and say that I wouldn't still be upset that she no-showed. But in the same respect, yeah, y'all on some fuck shit. Y'all on some fuck shit. And
also,
then I can see. Go ahead.
my thing is, because if I was 40 and you wait to the last minute, knowing this is a possibility, I feel like then now you try to line me up. Like, you gonna throw this on me at the last minute and say, nah, this can't happen. Like, nah, like, if that's what really happened, what Hustle said, then 40 is in the right, because you're not gonna line me up. So you're basically setting me up because now you know I only got these other 2 rounds, and you ruined part of my third. So you're not gonna line me up so you could potentially get this girl to win, because y'all trying to hype her, because y'all been catering to her, and especially since battle rap, some of the ladies have been saying that they've been catering the coffee at some of these events, as far as people coming in, this and that, and it's like, nah. And then if somebody was 40 status that's a legend, if you play her like that for somebody lower than her, like, nah, I understand completely. I would have did the same thing.
I'm just praying to God that
I can
Hustle. I'm just praying to God that Hustle was a part of her round. I'm really praying for that. That's what I'm praying for. I'm really praying to God that Hustle was a part of her round.
I feel like she was. I feel like she was, because of the statement that she made about being banned. I feel like she was, because my whole thing was, what? Who cares? So what? You were banned. I mean, I just felt like, all right, they banned her. But from my understanding, from the people that I talked to on the phone, she said she wasn't coming at one point in time anyway. So
I think she probably said that because she didn't want to give it away. You know, like it's like they don't want that shit to get out. So it's like, yo, we don't want to give Coffee no inclination that we're gonna show up, but you know, it was gonna go down. And then at the last, because I could see that type of stuff happening, because it's gamesmanship. So when you have gamesmanship and that kind of stuff going down, I can see them saying like, hey, I'm not coming, even though you know you're gonna be there, just so somebody don't expect it. So I could definitely see this happening.
Jay Watts, they waited. Like I said, I just feel like
if that's the case, I would did it too.
Like,
I'm good. I ain't battling.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna front. I'm not, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not recanting what I'm saying. But if that truly was the case, then everything, you know, y'all know I'm always be impartial to a situation. And I would still feel the same way. And that's why I'm saying it don't make sense, because what I know of 40 as far as professionalism, that shit just is out of the blue for me. That's where my being upset comes from, because this ain't 40. However, if you told her some shit and then Vague's, like I said, Vague's response is so fucking vague. Oh, let's move on. Nah, that's my biggest thing with y'all leaving these battlers to hold the fucking bag when y'all done did some fuck shit.
Yeah, because definitely the thing is, and it kind of leads me to kind of believe Hustle also, because they don't want to come out and say, yeah, we blocked this, and then it's going to really, the blame going to really be on them. They rather just be like, you know, play the little 50 game, and that way they try to put it on 40, because when the truth come out, that's what really happened, then that's on the league. It ain't on 40. It's on the league, because
that's on them. That's on them. Right. That's on them. That's on it. And they know that if that was to come out, yeah, we all shooting. Everybody's shooting. And they don't need that. They don't, you know, it doesn't like I know, you know, a lot of times they don't say shit. The battlers don't say shit because you don't want to mess up the money. But my thing to y'all have fans. And y'all got to stop that. Y'all got to stop not saying shit, because this falls on you. That y'all got to stop not saying nothing, because that shit fucks around and falls on you, and it messes up your money to do everything else. And then you can only battle in one place that's going to accept it or whatever. Like, no, don't let these motherfuckers fuck your bag up. Seriously. People want refunds and deserve refunds. Absolutely. Because the stream was shitty and the main battle that they wanted to see didn't even happen. So she ends up holding the fucking bag. You know what? I didn't even read your whole comment, Blade. I shouldn't have put that up there. You cut it out. Right. Vague's response is vague. Right. So it's like, I don't know. Like I said, throw the whole first half of the blog away, the live away. like I said, 40, I love it. I love her to death. Like, she's a really cool person. But again, it ain't even really got to do with ego or vet status or anything. I don't want to use those terms. It has to do with the fact of do the fucking business right. That's what it has to do with. That's what it comes down to. Do the fucking business right, and we don't have these problems. If that is what happened. The girl was giving the girl a shot. At the end of the day, whatever was to happen was to happen. Stop fucking up battle rap for us, because this is man, listen. Yeah, stop fucking up battle rap for us, because this is the shit that happened battle rap where niggas jumping niggas rounds. Liza didn't have no problem with Don Lady or jumping in around, and may not have even known that Don was going to jump in around, but nobody sabotaged that. You see what I'm saying? You had this happen at the same fucking event.
The thing is, this ain't the first time something like this happened with Queen of the Ring, where they shown some favoritism to a battle rapper. So that's why I'm kind of believing what Hustle's saying. And Hustle might be full of shit sometimes, but I think she might be on to something.
Well, I won't have my final say on it until all the facts, until everything come out, because I feel like this ain't gonna be the end of it. There's gonna be some more shit come out.
I'm with you on that one, Shy.
There's gonna be some more shit. Space is gonna be lit tomorrow. We already know this. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait till everything else comes to fold. You know what I'm saying? From what I'm, from other stuff that I'm seeing from Coffee, and from what I'm seeing, about, where not too much coming for 40 because she's been ghost. I mean, all right now, it's just kind of like speculation right now. We're just going off of speculation. So,
yeah, like I said, it's just, it is what it is. And, as fans, Marinique, I understand that. But again, you got to understand that female battle rap is in a different light now. And I understand the little cattiness of what we used to love and what used to happen. We transcended in battle rap. You got people coming from all over the place. And because some people that may be more in tune with the antics of Queen of the Ring or female battle rap, that doesn't mean that you can't speak to that with everybody. It still puts a stain on female battle rap, because a lot of people obviously didn't know because they flew out. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, nah, after Remy's card, you can't follow up with no shit like that. You can't. Was just on a up and up. The Remy card started the year off perfectly, right?
Further, it's even more bad for Queen of the Ring since the Remy card when it, came off like that. So it's like you about to be the second. You about to get knocked down to the number 2 female battle rap leagues.
That's right there.
Yeah, so I'm just saying,
they were
on the last card. They were on talking about you are having another event, right, Debo? Oh goodness. But let's switch gears. Yeah, so Bonnie, we are rescheduling that with Bonnie. We probably won't talk about the recap because there's some other stuff that I want to talk to Bonnie about. But let's get into what's about to happen in about an hour and a half. And being that we already did our recaps on that, I mean the event that here's another cat that's been in the spaces, that's been in the friggin' spaces for, and now he copping please. Savage, your man is copping please.
Oh, sir. Shit.
Now, Bonnie didn't choke. For those who are coming in, now Bonnie has some technical difficulties with her cleaners at her Airbnbs.
Yeah,
she had some Airbnbs that, yeah.
Now listen here. I'm gonna say this once. I'm gonna say this clear. Am I concerned? Yes. Am I worried? No, because I don't pay none of the grown ass man's bills. But at the end of the day, I hope this battle go down good. I hope he has 3 rounds. If he has 3 rounds, I don't see no way Cortez wins this battle. I really don't. But it's contingent on Surf having 3 rounds. Now, is Surf preparing us for the choke? It seems like it. because he keeps saying how he don't care about this battle. He keeps saying how this battle was only important to Cortez. He keeps saying that he's already booked for his next major battle. So, and the thing is, he said this one time in the spaces, and the shit was crazy. He said, "I choked against Lux. What does it matter about Cortez?" And I said, "God damn, I am concerned. I am concerned, but I am hoping that it goes down without a hitch, because if it doesn't, this is gonna be a real rough weekend to be a battle rap fan."
You know what? I'm not doing this with you.
It's
I
very-
just, I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch the event. I'm just gonna watch it because what I'm seeing right now, I'm hoping that everybody's prepared because y'all been partying like a motherfucker down here.
Mm.
Y'all been partying like a motherfucker down here. So
The one thing I will
hoping-
say
Yeah.
is that
So
I'm
I'm
happy that
hoping
this
y'all-
event is only 4 battles.
yeah, it's only I don't think it's no surprise battle.
I'm glad it's only
But
4 battles.
everybody is down here. Everybody's hurt.
Mhm.
Even that big swole dude that be dancing every day and wearing them tight ass clothes, he's down here. The fuck you doing down here? I didn't know you like battle rap. The fuck you doing here? Now he dancing in the club. You know what? Never mind. But anyway, everybody's down here. From what I'm seeing, they're having a good time. So
And then, wait. And then hold on, Savage, because then on the flip side of that, your man's done already they promoting the after party after the event, him and Calico.
it's that DNA too. Who's DNA?
God damn, that sounds crazy. God damn, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? I missed that round. What happened?
Said,
I said they already promoting the after party.
This is
Who
sick.
already promoting at the party? Surf?
Serve.
Is that the one with Calico?
Oh.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
Mm.
I'm not gonna hold you, man. Atlanta could be a distraction. If you're not ready for it, it could be a big distraction for real.
That's a fact.
It could be so I'm saying I'm hoping the one person I really ain't been seeing like that, like really out here like that, is Danny. So
Danny know he can't play with Av today.
oh yeah.
Ooh, Danny and Av.
No, he can't play with
Man,
him.
you better hope Av don't play with Danny. I think Av might get his ass up out of here. I ain't gonna lose you.
Well,
You think Av about to get Danny up out of here?
No, I think Danny gonna get Av ass up out of here. Look, right, the Av we've been seeing lately ain't really been the greatest Av of the last couple years. So I gotta see what kind of Av show up, because I've seen what kind of Danny's been showing up, and you saw it. He bought material for Little Slap. You don't think he coming with some shit for Danny? Danny better be ready. I mean, Av better be ready, because if Danny would do that shit with a 12-year-old, imagine what he's gonna come with for Av.
well, I would say this. I heard a couple bars, which I don't like doing. I heard a couple bars. He made me proud. He made me proud. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
on that.
you
But, yeah.
heard some shit?
I heard
You
some
heard
shit. Yeah. All that.
You heard?
Oh yeah. I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, you gonna do that for real? He like, hell yeah. He said, I ain't forgot. I said, okay. That's all I'm gonna say. I like what I heard. So it's gonna be. I think this. I really think Danny and Av gonna be battle tonight. I really do. I really think it's gonna be battle tonight.
Danny about to burn his grits.
I could.
But hey, yo, you see that tweet that Hustle just put out? She said 40 was prepared. She said leave her alone. This all came down to the situation that I'm banning Hustle. I just dropped it in the chat. That's what Hustle said.
I see.
Damn, I ain't got my other phone.
Hold on, I'm about to put it on the big screen.
Put it on the big screen.
Yeah.
Y'all go ahead. I'm
Yep. I
listening.
figured that. I figured
I'm
that.
just saying right now. I'm just ready for the event. Like I said, I'm in a mode. I just want to watch it. Like I say, Al, Danny battle tonight. We're gonna see what Surf do. That big swole motherfucker that be dancing everywhere in all these videos. He better not be there on stage. And I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping that I'm hoping we just have a good event. I'm still debating if I'm gonna pull up or not. I don't know. I might just stay home and watch it. So
Bro, if you pull up
Okay,
and,
so
and look at
Blaze
that
said that
thing,
Av and Danny, that battle scares him. He says that battle scares him because Danny been choking and Av been average.
I would probably
Where
say
Danny choke at?
I ain't seen Danny choking. He haven't choked in a minute.
Danny hasn't
But he
choked
had,
in a
but
minute.
he has taken. He already been taking on the battle. Speaking of Danny taking battles, Danny Meyer versus
Right.
Clone,
Got one.
May the 7th, Wartown, Macon, Georgia.
No, but Danny had 2 battles prior to this, and then got
That's what I'm
Prestavia
saying.
after this.
That's what I'm saying. But he got another one. He got another one in May. This nigga booked every 2 weeks. Nigga booked up to May.
Oh, Danny.
So it's gonna be him and Clone. Yeah, him and Clone on Wartown. I'm going to that one. I'm gonna pull up to that one because I want my goddamn shoes. I want my damn shoes, Danny. I know I ain't gonna get them today at any given Sunday, but May the 7th, I want my damn shoes, Danny.
I've been talking about these shoes ever since I know them.
Yeah, we're going on 3 years. 3 years, Danny. 3 years. But yeah, I think both of them are gonna be motivated. As I said, I think it's gonna be. I think Av is definitely motivated for this battle. It's gonna be a goodie, man. I think it's gonna be. As I say, this is gonna be my battle of the night. It's gonna definitely be my battle of the night. I'm just really interested in who they're gonna start the battle. Who's gonna be the first to set it off? Who's gonna set the night off? Who'll be the first battle? Think it might be Clips and Lou. Since
they're going second.
So you think? So who's gonna go first?
It's only 4 battles. I don't know. Clips and Lou might go first. Cause I don't know. Would you want to see Calico and Chess first?
Yes.
Nah, Av and Danny definitely going first. Danny definitely going first. It's Clips. They are not gonna put Clips at the bottom of the card. I'm telling you, they're not putting Clips at the bottom of the card.
I don't know. I'm going with Clips. I'm going with Clips and Lou.
Clips is about 230. Lou Castro.
Yeah, okay, we got what, about 2 hours?
Change. Dark. I'm telling you.
Well, we on real nigga time, so basically probably gonna start maybe the 6th. I can go get some.
Nah, this on caffeine. It's gonna start on time.
Yeah, with an hour of fucking commentary.
Caffeine only do like 20 minutes of commentary. They don't do that long. That should be on that shit. That doom battle's gonna start by 5:20, 5:30 at the latest.
I'm ready.
Oh, Danny versus Kaboom, round 1 choke. And how he choked when not for nothing, that battle was already written for. That was a reschedule. Damn. Blaze said, I'm from Northport, Danny 2-1. You a motherfucker with yourself. You know that? Blaze. Blaze just I hate him. Clips versus Lou. Let's get this shit up and out of here. Yeah, but okay. Where is Lou and Clips going to be on the Ray, you so goddamn late.
Look at Ray.
Ray always pulling up late. Rayford. And
y'all be forgetting these damn events do be lasting all the way to goddamn 12 o'clock midnight. let's not forget caffeine that. Yeah, we got 4 battles, so they're probably about 10 o'clock.
That's a damn shame right there.
And I'm gonna be at work, so I'm from VA, and I got Danny. Damn, woo, y'all! Oh
I'm
my
telling you,
god, Blaze
I'm
said
half
from
of
Chester.
a DMV nigga, and I got Danny 2-1, possibly 30. Gentlemen's, of
Been in
course,
Norfolk for
gentlemen.
15 years. You military, Blade military. That's why he been out there. Shit. Y'all, what else? What else we looking at? It's only 4 battles, right?
Yeah, it's only 4 battles, so hopefully it don't be all day, all night. It's hoping it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good event.
Prayerfully.
Yeah. I think
And what time is starting? What, 3 o'clock
5.
Eastern right now, and it's
5.
supposed to start at 5, right?
5. Yeah, 5. Yeah, Eastern. I'm about to go get me a
Don't
bottle
let
of
Bodega
Crown.
Flea die. Don't let Bodega Flea die, man. Don't let him
Yeah,
die.
I think I'm gonna stay home and watch it because I want some wings and a bottle of Crown today.
I'm about
Wings
to
in a
make
bottle of
my damn
Crown?
self.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get. Yeah, I'm gonna get a bottle of Crown right now.
We keep it real over here. Yes, Blade does all the time. Don't tell Avo BPs. I
Oh,
had to
I'm
keep my
telling.
VA
I'm
card. I
telling.
don't know.
I'm telling.
Oh, you know this is streaming. This is streaming live right now on goddamn Twitter. So I don't know how
Oh, he going. I'm gonna tell
secret
him.
this is.
I'm telling. I don't like that shit. I'm dropping dime. I don't like that shit. I'm dropping dime. He gonna be a goodie though.
Yeah, it's been real.
It's definitely
We
gonna
will
be a goodie.
probably. I'm gonna have to reschedule sometime this week with Bonnie because definitely we gotta get in Bonnie's ear on some shit because Bonnie out here making moves, yo. I don't care what nobody say. They talk that shit
Yeah,
about Bonnie, but
I'm for the holiday. I'm gonna see. Yeah,
Bon
Bunny getting that money.
and we ain't talking OnlyFans. Bonnie be on her
Yeah,
shit.
fuck the OnlyFans. I'm trying to get with the other stuff she got going on.
Yeah,
She be
that
going.
nigga be
She be
on
going to
some lit.
places. Yeah, she going to places where the water is clear as hell. You can see at the bottom. I'm trying to get there.
Trying to get there.
I'm trying to get there
That's what I was
for
gonna
real.
say to Bonnie. That's what
The
I was
water is
gonna say to
was
Bonnie
clear as
today.
fuck. Like what the
Trying to
hell you
get
at?
there,
Go
get
Out
there.
there,
that water clear as hell. I
right?
want to go. You can see the fish and everything. I want to go. I'm trying to go. I'm holler, buddy. I need to get in that bag.
You wasn't even in Waikiki, one of my favorite places. You was somewhere else. Yeah, you definitely. He said, if Av went, I'll cash app you 3. Put a couple of zeros on top of that, sir.
No,
There's 3 letters in his name. I'm gonna need some more zeros on that. There are 3 letters in that man's name. Definitely.
See, we cool, but I still gotta drop a dime on you. I don't like that shit. I'm telling.
Y'all make sure for those who are not subscribe to the channel, smash that motherfucking like button, hit that notification so you know when we are up here.
Yeah. Let everybody know we still together. We ain't broke up. We still together.
He said, what's your cash app?
Who?
He said, what's your cash app? They said, I don't get that type of information up.
Oh no! Look, we don't need no money. Just like, subscribe, tell a friend about the Breakdown Crew. Come back, fuck with us, man. We talk battle rap, as y'all can see.
We don't need money and nothing else.
Yeah. Just send the people over here to the Breakdown Crew.
Ain't no pansex over here.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes. Let my black ass get to work. Get back to work. Hell yeah, definitely do. Until next time, we will be recapping afterwards. Yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna see what happened, what happens, and be looking out. I cannot say anything right now, but be looking out for the Breakdown Crew on this channel. We got something special coming in a couple of weeks. We'll be around. We'll be back
around.
then, but something else special.
Yeah.
Those for Donnie.
Pop out sometime
Mm,
already.
yeah, too.
Hit it, Maestro. End the show. Or no, don't end the
Ayy,
show.
bring the whole thing down with the crew right in front of his face, nigga, give me space, yeah. Why you keep talking about the chat like a shit, say Che, nigga, fuck you think she gon' bring down, I don't get a Chanel. Get her back home, I'm giving her hell. Truth or dare, I don't kiss and tell, bitch, I go nuts like Chip and Dale. Barry to death on the tall bar, she wanna talk my head off, she a lot jaw. I thought you ain't no shotgun, right shotgun with a shot.